Hey everyone, welcome to the Apocalypse Rescheduled Podcast show. This is episode 15.
Unsanctioned Buffoonery.
Yeah.
No, 15. This is my first one. It's
Yeah.
episode,
We have a
episode
guest
1.
on the
episode
show.
1. We're doing a reboot. This is a reboot.
The guest is me,
Don't lie.
Thomas.
Thomas got a new mic and now he doesn't sound like a child.
I don't actually remember episode 10 where we had 4 people before. I don't think it was bad. So
It was Walker.
yeah, I
Yeah, it
know,
was Walker.
I
That
know.
was a
Went
good
fine.
episode.
Yeah, but I'm
It
just
was
talking
fine.
about people talking over each other, which is a constant problem.
Oh, it was
I
terrible.
mean, that's a
in
problem
20.
with 3 people, so whatever.
It was really bad in 10.
Now
Very
we've talked over Steven's introduction.
Yeah, Steven, introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Steven. I like to play games and stuff.
That's Steven.
Yeah, man, I'm Steven.
Never say anything again.
That's adequate.
You can leave now.
Alright.
We're done with
Thanks,
you.
thanks for being on the show.
Hey, man, it was a good time.
Insert
Appreciate
audio
it.
of a door being closed.
We're not doing sound effects yet.
Aw. No, but in episode 10,
That's not in the budget,
like,
Thomas.
Shit.
Walker and I were having our own conversation while Thomas and Ben were having their own conversations too.
That's a nightmare. That's the
In
worst
the same,
possible.
In the same hangout, it was gross.
That's
Oh,
the worst
God.
it can be.
So I told a reality TV star to become president of the United States, and he actually did it. The absolute madman.
God damn it, Thomas, that was so out of place.
It
Yeah.
was. It was.
You just wanted to say it.
I did just want to say it.
You ruined it.
Yeah, okay.
You're pretty good.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your one, Thomas, because you only get one.
One what?
Wonton soup.
Oh,
He's been planning to say that for the past, 3 minutes.
it's true.
Which in his world is a lifetime.
It basically is.
Thomas has the life expectancy of a housefly.
What was movie of the week?
Doctor
this week?
Strange,
God damn it,
Corey.
I've been
Doctor.
talking about it for the last 10 minutes,
Doctor
Thomas.
Strange.
I know, I was making a
It's
segue,
that, it's
you
that
shit.
movie I didn't see, but I don't care about spoilers.
What?
Oh,
man.
you motherfucker.
What's wrong with you?
Look, man.
You had one job.
Look, man. I've been working.
You didn't see?
I don't
Man,
care.
I watched 3 movies.
Well, you had a second
watched-
job to do on top of that actual job that
You're-
is a real job.
Look, man. Okay.
What's your job?
I work at a coffee shop. So I go to work at 4:30 in the morning, and I get home at
What?
12, and then I'm really tired and I go to sleep.
12 in the
Well,
noon or 12
Yeah,
in
12.
the
I work from 4:30 in the a.m. to 12 noon.
Is it like a
Oh, that's
Starbucks?
fine.
Is it like
It
a local
actually is.
coffee
It
shop?
actually is just a Starbucks.
Oh.
Yo, Starbucks gives you some.
Okay.
They give you some benefits though. So it's not all bad.
Like what? Free muffins?
Free coffee. You get a free muffin if you want. I just get free.
Only one though?
Yeah, one a day. But you get free coffee as much as you want at while you're working. You get a big giant discount on all the coffee and merchandise while you're not working. Yeah, you get a free food item, so you can I basically just eat breakfast every day for free.
Yeah, but you have to interact with people, don't you?
Not if I'm on the bar just making drinks, and I can just ignore the customers. And then
That's what I
they're
do.
like, "Hey, can I get a water?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, man." And then I get them a water, and then they go away.
He says Yemen.
Yemen. See,
You know, where Osama bin Laden
Doctor
was from,
Strange.
or whatever.
So
We're not We're not starting with movie of the week, Thomas. You can go to hell.
Fuck
Alright,
me.
so-
Talk
God.
about
So I
talk
was
about
just- I was
Steven.
just-
I'm more interested in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Steven, what
I
have you
don't
been
know
up to,
about
man,
that.
outside of work.
I've been playing some of that.
You're absolutely not, by the way, wrong.
Well, I mean, I got the
Your
same name
entire
as
life
Doctor
history
Strange.
is less interesting than
Yo, wasn't there
2
a
hours
discussion
of
talking
movie?
over people?
yeah.
Have
Well,
you seen the movie?
No,
God
It was
damn
great.
I heard.
I'm sorry, Steven. I apologize.
This is
It's
what-
better
this
than
is how
anything
this
you've done or
works.
anything you can do.
we're just gonna shout.
or will
Who's
do.
gonna shout? It's fine.
I recommend
movie's-
shouting.
The
The
actually.
movie's
I don't
not
know, I
that
just-
great, Corey.
I've been playing some PTR on Overwatch. That's
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's happening already.
We'll save that for the end.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
talk about Overwatch.
We
God.
talk about Overwatch way too much.
Oh no. It might as well be an Overwatch podcast.
Alright, what are you doing school-wise?
School-wise, just going to school, taking online classes and stuff. That way I can work in the morning because I don't want to close at work. 'Cause that just sounds awful.
Are you still going to state?
Just online classes though.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing...
Comp sci.
Oh, that's gross.
You're gross.
Well,
It's a good thing nobody asked
Got
you.
him.
I mean, you don't have to rub
Fucking
it
told
in.
him.
He knows.
Good.
Welcome to the podcast, Stephen. I hope that you have a time.
Oh,
Not
not
necessarily
necessarily
this is
a
our
good time,
15th
but just
one.
a time.
15.
I can't
We've done
guarantee any
14
sorts of
these
quality,
shits.
either good or bad. But here we are.
For participants or listeners.
Listener, singular.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's me, Thomas. I'm the only one who listens to this shit.
Well, that's not fair, but whatever. Hey, this is the podcast where we did we do introductions? We probably did. Who cares? Where we?
Your mic sounds really good this week, man.
Yeah, I know. I had to turn it up, but
Well,
we do
speaking of
technology
mics,
and things.
I need to get
so
a new mic.
everybody needs to get a new mic except me.
I got a new mic literally this week.
Yeah, well, you didn't upgrade high enough.
You didn't. Did you forget to plug
How
it in?
does
Because it
how does
sounds
his
like
mic sound compared to mine? Is it worse?
Nah, Corey's is better.
Or this-
Corey's is
Really?
definitely the second best.
Yeah, Corey's is better than
Oh.
mine. Mine.
Thomas, what are you doing?
See,
Man,
my
I
mic.
got this thing for like $25.
I think
You
maybe
have,
his.
Wait a minute. Don't you have like a snowball mic, like one of those good ones?
Well, good is it's a matter of
Here's-
perspective, man.
God.
Here's the thing, Steven, and you may have noticed this because you did some video gameplays with Thomas, and you would have seen the outcomes maybe. I think there's
Yeah,
a radio signal coming out of Thomas's head that interferes with like audio
Dude,
capture devices.
If you look at his picture on the Hangouts,
I
it's
believe it.
exactly what it is.
Oh man, you're right.
Thomas, you have the newer version of my headset. How could yours be worse?
How could he
Maybe my-
ruin
maybe
this
my
shotgun
voice
mic,
itself-
Corey?
I bet you.
Maybe
I bet
my
you he
voice
has...
itself
know.
is
Wait,
lower quality.
wait. Thomas, do you have a webcam plugged in?
No.
Do you have like?
Ben's using your shotgun mic, and it sounds fantastic.
Versus you look at those Hey You Pikachu videos, and it sounds like we're shouting across
Well,
a
that's
busy
because it was
intersection.
trying to record 3 fucking people.
Well, that's really gross. You should put
Yeah.
an NSFW on that video because nobody wants to see that.
That was a good video. I think we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! In it.
I
As
remember
with all
mostly
the
shouting at
videos.
Pikachu.
Okay,
Actually, you
so-
know what? The best
hold
part of
on.
that video is how little Thomas pays attention to us.
Speaking.
That's what I'm saying. Ben and I were having our own conversation, probably about
Because
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm trying to make any fucking progress in this game.
So
Why?
Just to progress, man.
They
No.
can't.
Just to get something else happening in the fucking background.
ignoring Thomas, so there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card now, and Konami has just
Aw.
stopped giving any fucks. They named this card Totally Awesome, and it's got 2 frogs on it, and it's spelled
I don't-
Toadally. Awesome. Literally,
know about
it's
this.
literally
Konami needs to die.
it's literally just a pun. Card's like $50 too. Like,
No, it's not. This
Why?
isn't a real card.
yeah, it is. This is a real card.
I don't believe either of you.
I'm
Oh,
going
okay,
to.
okay. This is the newest set. I don't really pay attention to the new
Look,
stuff.
man.
Corey only
Mario.
pays attention to
Totally
stuff from when he
awesome
was
on the
12.
Yu-Gi-Oh wiki.
I'm just gonna paste the image right now. There you go. In the
Yeah,
little-
look,
That's the thing.
I see the image.
It's like
What's the rarity? Does it come in ultimate rare?
I don't know. I think didn't I get rid of those? I don't know. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
When no Yu-Gi-Oh talk, I can't deal with it right now.
All right, you want to talk about my card game?
Oh,
No, we're not talking
Do you-
about
do you
card
play
games. We're
Yu-Gi-Oh?
done
No, I
with
don't
card
play
games.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why do you know about this card?
Because I know people that do play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Because Steven
Oh,
has
no,
the
you-
exact same friends that we do, but they're just different copies of us.
Yeah,
no one
I
in
can
our
see
friend
it.
group plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
you play
You.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't play.
Corey
Yu-Gi-Oh.
never
I
actually
don't.
played. He
He
never
just-
played it. He just bought
He
the
just
cards
buys
and sold
like
them
them
to
and
never
everybody.
played.
resells them.
I just flip them shits.
Dude, I did that recently with a card. I made like $60 for like no effort.
I've made about $500 flipping Yu-Gi-Oh cards so far.
Is that all?
And I made 60
Yeah.
doing one
You've been
card.
doing this for like years, man. What the hell?
You've been doing that for like
I mean-
8 years now.
I think I've made
Yeah.
more money flipping cards than Corey, and I've been doing it for like a year.
Well, I mean, I wasn't really like I would sell like 1 or 2 cards a week. Like I was.
Oh, that's true. Corey does keep a lot of them.
But I'm speeding it up a little.
He won't.
bit.
He won't admit it.
It's like most of it's been in the last like month and a half.
Okay.
You know who makes a lot of money flipping cards? Blackjack dealers.
So, anyways, I was watching this video right before the cast started. You know the NES Classics?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I
Yeah.
wanted
Came
one.
out? So speaking of flipping them shits, people are going around and just buying all of them and selling them for like thousands on eBay.
They're not
And
for
they're just
thousands.
doing this. Yeah, literally, like somebody tried to sell one for like $2,000.
Look, man, you can go on eBay right now, and they're like $200.
Man,
You're wrong though.
I'm looking at it right now. Literally,
eBay.com.
literally just said.
Well, those are current listings.
Yeah, and did the $2,000 ones actually sell?
No, they
Exactly.
But still-
These ones actually have
But
bids
I
on
mean,
them.
these are still up. The thing came out for $60.
Yeah, and it has like 30 games, which like.
What is with Nintendo never making enough of anything?
So my point.
No.
was,
So Nintendo's actually come out and they said this is not going to be like the Amiibos, and they're actually going to like restock these fairly fast.
right, but the GameCube adapter was the same exact thing.
Was it? I mean, I have one. I didn't have to search for it at all. They restocked those pretty good too. I thought.
took years though.
It took them a couple months.
Okay, all I know,
Years
I actually
ago.
need to check something. One of my friends at work was telling me that all of the like old Nintendo ROMs were like, he just couldn't find them anymore.
Oh man, they all got taken down?
Nah,
Man,
he's
I was-
wrong.
I was
literally,
downloading
the first site I just checked has him, so he's strong.
Yeah, I don't know what he's.
just
I
an
mean, I
idiot.
downloaded ROMs yesterday.
Well, I mean, good for you.
No,
Nobody
my
cares.
But
point
no,
was
I'm looking at...
that they're still up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they're still. So if you want to, but you know, with the release of this, if you want your games, you should go get them now. Like now is the time.
Well, my point of that topic was to talk about what do you guys think about people going in, you know, what they
flipping
did
it.
with Amiibos, and they go in and they buy all of them.
It's shitty behavior, and people should be punished.
Yeah.
I would start with Corey.
I mean,
Hey,
it.
I
Yeah,
haven't done that.
What do you think a Fallout Watch was, Corey?
Fallout Watch.
Listen,
Yeah, they bought like
Listen.
6 of those shits.
Oh my god.
No, we only bought 2 watches. They were too expensive.
2 watches and
Oh.
like 6.
And
We
how
did
much
buy,
did you
like-
buy them for? And then how much did you flip them for?
They were $150, and they sold for $300, I think.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
See,
good.
100% profit.
But see, the thing is, people are willing to pay that. So is it really that bad?
Yeah.
Corey, yeah, it's the same exact thing.
You literally prevented 2 people from getting them at like MSRP.
To be
So,
fair,
like-
Corey was originally planning on keeping his watch, but then he found out he could make a bunch of money and sold it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
See,
I mean, I
feel
realized
like
that I didn't
feel like
want it
that's
that much.
I feel like that's a little different because
Yeah,
like
No,
Like
the
a fucking
controllers,
novelty
though,
watch,
we
that's
were
why.
flipping controllers. There's no
Those
question
things.
there. But those didn't even
They
make
were
that much money,
okay.
though. Yeah, they made like $20.
Yeah.
I mean, so in my case, like I told you, I just flipped that card. I opened a pack and I got a card, and it was like, it was like a secret rare basically, but it's not for Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's not called that. And I was like, all right, no, I don't.
Reverse
I
foil.
was like, I don't want this. So, no, it's not Pokemon. So I was like, I don't want this.
Well,
so I
there's
sold
only
it for
like one
100.
more option.
No, it's a Magic.
No, there's not.
No, there's hella card games nowadays. But so I sold it.
Black Lotus.
Shut up.
Sorry.
So I sold
Shut
it for
the hell up,
110.
Corey. You don't know what
and
you're talking
I-
about.
I absolutely do.
Oh, I sold it for
Steven, I'm
110.
sorry.
Bought the card I wanted for 100, and I was like, you know, I can use this card. 'Cause this card's infinitely more playable. And then one of my friends was like, hey, I got a dude and he's interested in your card, and he's willing to give you 165. And I'm like, this
Absolutely.
card does not mean that much to me. I am totally down to sell this for like $170. So now I
It's
have
like-
$169 and like 70 some cents in my PayPal right now. Just
It's like every once in a while on eBay, I'll see someone selling like. The easiest example is like the God cards in Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah,
And they'll be selling like there's so many variations people don't know. Like there's some variations that are worth a lot of money.
yeah.
So every once in a while I come across one that someone's selling for like $5 or $10.
And you flip it, yeah.
And I'll buy it and then I'll sell it like in a week.
Yeah,
for,
that's
like,
that's
60.
see that's different though, because like it's a card game, and you're not like. You're
That's
selling-
the
you're,
fun-
you're
yeah.
not going to the store and you're like buying something and preventing somebody else from getting it. You're just like, you know, somebody's being stupid, and if you get to take advantage of that, then you know, power to you because they're being really dumb.
I think it's just drastically different in general for card games
It
because
is.
they're intended to be collected and sold. That's like the
Yeah.
function.
That is very true as well.
Versus
also it's a
they
piece
didn't make
of
enough
fucking
of this
cardboard.
product and now nobody has it. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, like the card that I pulled is the rarity of this specific like. So I play a game called Forceful, and
What?
play a game called
Force of
Forceful.
Will.
Force.
Yeah, it's alright. So basically, it's like Magic, but you take all your lands, you put them in a separate deck. It's actually super awesome. Because not drawing lands, but actually still getting a land of return is like the best feeling in the world.
I've got no idea how magic works, but go
Alright,
ahead. That's fine.
so a case is 6 boxes,
Yes.
and
I'm aware.
there's a
You've stolen many
monochromatic.
of them.
Yeah, there's a mono. So there's a monochromatic silver
Fuck
card.
you.
In one pack every 2 cases. In one pack out of every 2 cases.
Yes. So there's ratio.
So yeah, those ratios, and the ratios are not great. The cases that don't have an uber rare have what's called a God pack, which is a pack where literally every card is foil. So you get one or the other per case.
Mhm.
So
Sounds like Hidden Arsenal.
yeah. So you just you get the boxes and you get the cards and then you sell them, because why would you ever not sell them?
Well, see, that's tough though. You're not always gonna get all the good cards.
Well, yeah.
It's a risk thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cases are expensive. Man.
Yeah, they
Like,
are.
a Yu-Gi-Oh case is like $1,000.
Oh my god.
Hey Thomas, you want to get some new friends?
I want to fucking kill myself.
Send me the live stream link.
You know how
It won't
many
be a
weeks in a
fucking
row
live-
we've
It
talked
won't
be a
about
live
his
stream,
death?
Corey.
Yo, you
It
want
won't
some-
be a fucking live stream because they don't let you have a webcam in the oncology ward where I'll be being treated for my fucking cancer that you gave me.
You already had cancer, Thomas. You watch anime.
Yeah, but now it's worse.
So,
No, you just have more.
wait,
of it.
is this the anime segment where we talk about kaiju?
No,
No,
we're not
please
talking about it.
don't.
I will
I'll
literally
go to
end
the
this
bathroom
cast.
for the next 20 minutes if you guys want to talk about anime.
I'm good.
I mean, Corey, you are an anime.
What?
Yes.
He's from a
What's that even
Chinese.
mean?
Asian, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Except he's got tiny eyes instead of fucking eyes the size of dinner plates.
Dinner.
Just like in your Japanese animes, right, Thomas?
Yeah.
So what's your speaking of NES Classic? What is your favorite game on the 30 game list?
I don't even know what they are.
I didn't look at all.
Same. I was gonna buy it anyway, but I was gonna buy it without even looking. But
Well, how are you not gonna look?
Do you have games for it, Thomas?
what?
Can you put games in
No,
it?
I
Like,
don't actually
They're
think you can.
preloaded games.
I think it's just like it's basically like a glorified emulator, to be honest.
Yeah, it's an emulator box. You just buy
It's
an
the fucking
emulator.
it's the
So you
Raspberry
can't-
Pi emulator things, but
Is it actually just a Raspberry Pi?
it fucking might as well be. Actually, it's probably not because they probably made something like much cheaper than that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I mean, the controller things aren't USB. They're the type of adapter that goes in like the bottom of a Wiimote.
Oh yeah, I
So,
see that. Yeah, that thing.
So you can, I guess you could technically play it on like the virtual console stuff if you have like a Wii or a Wii U.
Well, these are games I recognize, so they must be at least okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're all good games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you could
Ice
play these on a
Climber.
calculator 10 years ago.
You can play these on a Go Fuck Yourself right now.
It's-
I mean, I have
different,
some of these
though.
games like actual
I have
cartridge copies.
I have most of these games either like on a cartridge or virtual console.
Didn't you guys do a video in Ninja Gaiden?
That is also up. Yeah.
Yo, we
Well,
should.
I did. That was a solo play.
Yo, we should play through Final Fantasy.
Nah, fuck that.
I was pretty
Oh.
sure because you stole the Ninja Gaiden death sound to do that thing for your channel.
Yeah, it's a nice tune.
Na, 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 na.
And then
Yeah,
people
fuck off,
recognize
There
it
you go,
as
there you
of,
go, Thomas. You got a new tune right there.
Nerds.
Just
Yep.
Corey.
Oh god.
Corey, how much you charge for that tune?
None.
What's the licensing fee on that?
license
One.
fee for what?
Is the tune he just made?
The tune he did.
Oh, that tone?
Tune.
What the hell are we talking
Do it again,
about?
Corey.
Melody.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
That's the good one, though.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Yeah.
And a couple Zelda games. It's pretty
I
cool.
just
Yeah,
hear
there's a,
Thomas
there's a
dying in
good
the
amount of
background.
games.
I mean,
There's a good
for
amount of
six-
games on
for
here.
$60.
Oh, yeah, some
Yeah,
of it- if you were
it's
looking for, like-
$2 a game.
Yeah,
So,
If you got it for $60, then yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think this is like a super value.
And I mean,
I'm disappointed.
Nintendo has said that they're gonna release more,
Yeah,
so
I'm-
you don't need to spend $200.
I'm really
like
yeah.
these
Don't
retards.
if anyone for that one listener, don't go to eBay and buy one of these for $200. Just like wait a week or two.
Nah, he's not
get
going to
it
buy
for
this. He
it
doesn't
from
care about
me.
Nintendo.
Oh, okay, well,
We've
I'm-
talked to him.
I'm a
I
little.
mean, I'm buying this specifically to tell Nintendo to just do more weird shit like
Oh
this.
no!
Actively just sell things that aren't.
I'm sad
you
that
know,
I'm
main
sad that
console
Punch
shit.
Out doesn't have Mike Tyson in it though.
That's rough.
Like they use
Alright,
the
so-
other one, not the Mike Tyson one.
Oh.
So I've gone to sold listings of the NES Classic and sorted by highest first.
Okay.
Oh no.
Before you look, what do you think?
400.
400, yeah.
Wow.
450.
I'd mind.
89,000.
Oh, what?
Wait,
80,
no.
88,880.
I don't
No.
believe you. I don't believe you.
Okay, what's
Go
the
ahead,
second
go ahead.
highest?
10,000.
What?
Followed by 9,999.
No,
This is
those
bullshit.
are fake.
Alright, NES Classic, sold listings, and
There's a lot
sort
of them at like 4,000.
price and shipping
Nah.
highest first.
Okay, so here's how this works.
It says it's up there, yeah.
No, here so
Well, see,
so
in order to make an eBay purchase, you have to have that money in your PayPal.
well, all right.
You don't
first
have to
of all,
complete the
no,
transaction,
You,
though.
you actually don't. So the way this works is me and Thomas could do this. So what you do is you list something, and then you have your friend buy it at an insanely high price, and then you just have each other leave each other good feedback, so it boosts your like your ratings on the searches and stuff.
No. I'm saying this is a sold listing. So
Yeah.
the transaction did go through, whether or not he canceled.
No. So but PayPal has credit. Like you could just
Do they?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
There-
that's true.
PayPal
You
has
can
credit.
put 89. You can put this amount of money on a credit.
It's
for
true,
PayPal.
it
If you
is
have enough cards,
$88,000.
because guess what? If I'd go to Thomas, I'm like, yo Thomas, sell me your friggin' N64, for like $1 bazillion, and I'll just use like 17 credit cards to pay it off. And then he's just like, yeah, man, let's do it. He does it, and then he just gives me back the money. And then
That seems like a lot of work
for some Reddit karma.
especially
Yeah,
to like that's got to do some damage to your credit rating.
Nobody bought an NES Classic. I don't believe that anybody
Also-
bought an NES Classic for $88,888.88. I just
Sure,
don't believe that.
I don't think that happened. No.
But that's what
Also,
this whole
I'm not
listing is. That's what Corey is trying to say happened.
What about the 2,275?
Yes,
I think
that
these
feels
are
like a real number.
There's so many of these that it feels 1,000 plus 1,000 seems.
I could see.
Why would
I
you
could
fake?
see
Why would
some
you
of-
fake one after there's an $89,000 one?
I could see 4,000.
Let's just
being
take
right,
the
too.
ones that have. Let's just like say that the highest one that has more than one bid is real,
Okay.
which would be $2,850 at 83 bids with free shipping.
Yeah. See that I could see because like when these things came out, they sold
How
out.
the fuck do you fake 83 bids?
Yeah.
But do you see this guy, the 9,999? He clearly just went to a store and bought all of them.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So
I mean, he's
the
got
gangster.
like 6 of them in that picture, and then he's got like the extra controllers too. Like
That's how much they. I think that's how many they sent to a store, right? They
Yeah.
sent like
It
only like
depends.
5 or 6.
Yeah, he
It's-
bought all of them, and then he faked that sale so that people would think that they could actually get that much.
yeah, and then he sells them individually.
Could be real,
No,
dude.
then he sells them individually among other accounts for cheaper. That way people buy them.
Yeah.
That's how you that's
Yeah,
that's
so
how you
he's
do
just,
this.
He's just fucking.
Yeah, he's just screwing with people.
I tried to do that with the God cards.
Keyword there is tried.
Yeah, it's hard. I tried to buy up all of them.
Yeah, it is hard because
It's hard
Yeah.
because there's a lot of them out there, and more keep showing up.
yep, pretty much.
My dad was buying all
Anyways.
these shirts from this one like guy,
Yeah,
right?
that's
He's buying all these shirts. They were all made by the same manufacturer, sometime back in like the 80s or something. And eventually, the price on them just started to rise pretty significantly. So we just stopped buying them, and then they all fell back down again in price. Like he independently like
Inflated
influenced the
them.
entire market.
I've had friends of mine do that, and like, if you look at like market boards on MMO games, where like
Oh, no.
supply and demand, it really mimics. Like for example, EVE Online really mimics like the real life stock market, but like other MMOs do it to a lesser extent, and I've had friends do the same thing. But like you just start buying all of one item because they want a ton of them, and then like the price just starts going up. So that
I
they
will
have
never
stock.
understand the appeal of EVE Online.
I don't know what
Gross.
it is. Is that the space
Yeah, it's the
one?
spreadsheet.
Yeah,
It's-
it's
spreadsheets.
space.
It's spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets in space. You're mining.
It's like
space rocks.
a space like backdrop, and you're just and it's
Yeah.
just, it really is just spreadsheets.
Yeah, I know one
Well-
person that plays it.
It has the world record for the most people in a game or something, right? Or the most people in one multiplayer battle.
I'm not.
I think
well,
so,
no,
yeah.
it has the
believe
world record for like the highest cost of battle. Because like
yeah.
Oh, that's
because
right. Yeah,
because
yeah,
so
that's what
so
it
the way Eve has is you can actually buy it has a monthly subscription, right? And you can actually buy like credits for the monthly subscription and then sell them in game for in-game money, like independently of the company. So that means that the in-game currency actually has a direct translation to US dollars in the form of ISK, which is like the in-game time. So you
Yeah.
can actually go and like calculate out how much these like spaceships cost in US dollars. And like when these people have like galactic battles and warfare, like bro, this is more expensive than some of these countries, and like it's ridiculous.
Well, okay, I can answer your question on what's the appeal. It's called autism.
Oh,
Yeah,
Corey,
you're right.
Corey would
I
know.
mean, like Thomas, just think about like the way that your brain sometimes like picks up on things that don't make any sense, but you get obsessed with like completing things.
Yeah.
Like
And
achievements.
there's different people's brains work different ways. It's like really obvious when you just look at the way people.
Like Thomas, if you liked Assassin's Creed, you would get all those flags.
God, I would fucking hate
And
myself.
The thing
I
is,
would do
though, those flags are ridiculously. There's like 30 flags in a city, and if you don't look them up,
The first Assassin's Creed was the worst for it.
Yeah,
it had
yeah,
like
that's
it had
the
like
one I'm talking
1,000
about.
flags.
And then
Really?
it just doesn't tell you which
Total,
ones you've
total.
got, so that way you
No,
gotta
no,
go
no.
through this whole fucking map trying to find
Yeah.
ones that you've already have.
yeah.
It's just like Spider-Man 2 when I tried to do that.
Did you cheat and try to look them up?
No, I did look them up, and I couldn't. It didn't tell you on the map which ones you'd gotten. So I was
Right.
just sitting there having to look up through all these fucking tokens that I tried to
Yeah.
find.
That's like or, you know what's even worse? Like the Arkham City ones.
The Arkham City one.
Oh, no.
But those are cool. like the riddles
but they
and
don't.
stuff, those are
But those
cool.
don't make sense because like you're Batman, and it's like, yo, look at that little trophy behind this like dinky little fence. Why can't I
don't-
just get that?
Yeah, I
The
know.
trophies didn't do anything.
It's an
for me, right?
electric fence.
They probably
Not
had
all
some.
of them-
They
not
probably
all
had
of
a
them were
cutscene left
electric.
behind them.
Not all
There's
of
like
them were electric, Thomas.
I thought the Riddler things were pretty.
I never
cool.
did them.
in
because I
in
got
Arkham
stuck.
Asylum it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
In
I'm talking
Arkham,
about,
in
the good
Arkham
game.
Asylum,
The best
in
one.
Arkham Asylum, they were good. I liked City because it was free roaming. I was just like going around as Batman, like beating the punch out of people.
Yeah. They,
trick
they're all
number
good
3.
games.
Yeah, but by the time I got to Origin, I was so sick of the mechanics that I just didn't.
Yeah, I didn't even
finish
play
it.
it. I didn't even. Play
I got to
Origin.
Fire. I
Yeah.
got to Firefly and got bored and never went back.
Yeah, I had the same problem because I just played like all 3 of them in a row.
I had the same problem when
and
the
then-
Skyrim DLC came out.
Really, the Skyrim DLC
God.
came out like over the course of 8 months.
I haven't even.
Yeah, I
played
know,
playing those
but
entire
once
8
I
months.
finished up the game and the DLC came out, I was like, oh god, I can't do this anymore.
I didn't even finish.
Because I'd put in like 400 fucking hours.
I'd never even started the Dragonborn DLC though, technically.
I
so-
never even played any of I never even played a lot of Skyrim. Cause
I got to this first cave where you saw spiders, and I was done.
I played like 600 hours.
I
could
guess I
just
did
turn-
play Arkham
Oh,
Origins.
man.
I don't remember playing Arkham Origins. Was that the one where you had the Batmobile?
No. Origins is the one where it's Black Mask, but Black Mask is actually the Joker. Surprise.
Oh,
would've
okay, yeah.
guessed?
The Batmobile is
That's one.
Arkham
That's the one
Knight.
where he.
Snowy.
That's
It's
yeah.
it's during winter.
Yeah, that's where he
Yeah.
kills.
they're
the
all
Joker,
winter.
right?
No,
I think so.
he
This
Wait.
one's
he
more
kills the
obvious.
Joker in
That
City.
might be City.
Origins is the one where it's the first time that Batman meets the Joker, and he's pretending to be Black Mask.
Oh,
and
right.
He hires
Okay,
a bunch of
that's right.
assassins.
I
It's
forgot-
got
I forgot
that
that was a
really
prequel.
bad
Yeah.
Deathstroke fight.
So the thing I did like about Origins was Origins was the one that was made by like a different company, right?
Yeah, I forget.
It felt
Yeah,
that
it
way.
didn't-
The combat was a
It
little
didn't
bit
feel good.
slower?
It didn't feel as good.
No, it
Like
didn't.
there's no real way to
I felt-
describe
yeah,
it.
I felt that too.
It was like I played City and I really liked it, and then like I played Origins. Now that I'm remembering, and because I thought I was thinking of Asylum and City, but I'm thinking of City and Origins. But I played Origins, and the combat it didn't feel as like fluid. I guess I don't know. There's no real good way to describe it. It just didn't feel right.
Arkham Asylum is like one of those games where I played like so late. Like I played that game like 2 years ago for the first time.
Oh wow.
And it blew me away. And I mean that game's old as fuck.
Man, I wrote a review on that back in like 2009.
I know, man. I don't know. I just it's like same thing with Bioshock.
Yeah, that game.
Like, I
Wait,
didn't play
how did you write
Bioshock,
it? How
so-
did you write? Oh, never mind.
Oh, we used
how
to
did you
write
write a-
reviews
I was
that
gonna,
no one read.
No. So I'm looking at
Except
the
that one
Steam store
Wikipedia page.
I'm looking at the Steam store page, and the release date it says like 2010, but it's
Yeah.
the Game of the Year edition. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
it came out
Yeah,
in
they screwed up.
2009.
They screwed up my Arkham
been-
City because I have Arkham City, and then somehow I have Arkham City Game of the Year, and I thought
Sometimes are you talking about
Yeah.
Steam? Sometimes they give it to you for free. Like when the Bioshock remastered came
Yeah.
out, if you owned Bioshock, they'll just
Yeah,
give it
but
to
they
you.
didn't. So I thought when I was playing it, like the first time, I thought I was playing the Game of the Year edition. Like when I
I mean,
when I
maybe
first
maybe
got
you
it.
just bought it again on accident.
No, I didn't buy it twice. I know that
Oh.
because I remember. But the thing is, like I have 34 hours in Arkham City, and I have not even like installed or launched Game of the Year edition of Arkham City, but. I remember installing it on my old computer, and it wouldn't transfer my save file over. And I was like, I don't want to play the whole game again. I just want to do the new content, but I can't. So
See, on one hand, like I'm a little bit happy that I kind of waited on these games because I played them on PC, like the best way you could.
I mean, I
play
played them on
in
PC.
my opinion. So, well, I mean, otherwise I would have played them on console.
the only bad thing about playing on PC is that since there are ports, every now and then it would like be a little wonky. Like sometimes it would be like press X to use the grapple or whatever, and it would be like an Xbox controller like X, and then it would like change to E, like a keyboard E. Like
E is always the action key.
yeah, it's close to WAS.
usually. Yeah. Anyways, you guys want to talk about Doctor Strange?
No.
What a segue. Sure.
Well, I mean, we're on, you know.
I know. I know.
Corey just really wants to talk about
There's
Doctor
some
Strange.
connections. I'm not going to begrudge him that, but still.
Well, there was silence.
I know, Steven, you're out.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care about spoilers. I know One
Alright.
Punch Man's in it.
Don't worry about it. No, apparently there's this movie called Doctor Strange. Did anybody ever hear of it?
Nah, man, is it
Yeah.
good?
There's this super cool underground studio called Marvel that's been putting out some really cool stuff recently.
Yeah, this is like
I
this.
like their
It's all
new
original
intro.
ideas, man, that no one's seen before. It's great.
Their new intro is pretty good.
Really?
I
thought
hear
it
they're
was,
working with this. I hear they're working with this other indie company called Disney.
I don't like that it says studios. I prefer it just to say Marvel.
Get over
Really?
it.
The
This
animation.
is the part where we
Just
criticize
shut
the
up.
graphics at the beginning.
This is where we talk about their.
Get over it.
It's changed a lot over the
Corey,
years, and this is
Corey.
the kind of shit I pay attention to.
You know what though?
I hate
Their
you.
intro is like infinitely better than the one we had today. And it's all your fault.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
To be fair, ours was entirely an audio-based one, so
Fair enough.
hardly comparable.
yeah. Ours is better on the audio segment.
Oh, I
so
can compare
they
it.
fuck
Theirs
off.
is better. Ours is a lot worse. That's how it
I
compares.
mean, I agree, but anyways,
Yeah, Doctor Strange. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Corey thinks it's fucking incredible.
I love it.
Depends
I
on
thought
what
it
you're
was-
there for.
I thought it was a good, like, reel of video effects. It looks like,
that was what I was there for, though.
Me
yeah.
too.
It
You
looks
just-
like
you gotta-
somebody's like Cal Arts project that they graduated with, basically.
Well, I mean,
Thomas,
but if it
I
was
didn't-
like 30,000 people did it, and also
Crazy
Benedict
Apes was part of
Cumberbatch
it,
was
dude.
there.
You keep saying
I
that like
heard that,
anyone knows what you're talking about.
and Benedict Wong was there too.
Who's
Thomas. Don't
Crazy
forget about him.
Apes?
Yeah, see, he keeps talking about that like someone knows what it
It's
is.
one of the VFX teams.
He has no
I
idea.
understand
He just
that, but
yeah,
who
he
is Crazy
he just
Apes apart from that?
he just saw the name and reacted to it. That's it. He
What?
had no idea.
I just thought it was a cool
Exactly,
name for
that's
a
my point.
Yeah, Ben
production
was right.
company.
You're right, Ben. Good job. You called it.
Yeah,
Fuck off,
because
Corey.
you're sitting there in the credits waiting for the end cutscene to show up, and
And you see all these unpronounceable Indian names, and then you look a little further up, and
was
Crazy
there
Apes.
that many? I didn't really see that many, or maybe I wasn't paying attention.
It was like one out of the 3 VFX teams that were on it.
Oh, that's strange.
All right.
Ah!
So there's different things going on with this. One, I think that you really need to consider when I'm watching an origin movie for any superhero, I do not have high expectations for the story. Just because an origin movie
Yeah.
is not going to be the best story. They never are. None of them are even great, really. They're just what they are. Like they're this
Batman
necessary
Begins.
step that the industry decided on, that we have to get through this origin in order to use this character. I'm like,
I
well,
disagree. Batman Begins is fucking fantastic.
No, Thomas, the story in Batman Begins isn't any better than any other origin story movie.
Well, you can suck a cock then.
It really isn't, Thomas. It's just Batman becomes Batman. We've seen that before. It's just another Batman Begins story.
Oh wait.
How dare you, sir.
Kind of like Spider-Man, where it's just like, oh, he's
Yeah,
Spider-Man now.
he said he becomes Spider-Man. I don't need to see another origin. At least they figured that out with the next Spider-Man movie. It's not going to have an origin part.
Thank
at least.
God.
Well, that's because he's already been in a thing. It'd be weird.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
but so
to be
had
fair,
Batman,
so
Thomas.
The thing I don't like with the new Spider-Man
Yeah, but
from
not in a shared
Civil War
universe, though.
was that like Aunt May was like, yo, she's really young. Like
Well, so
she's
is
supposed-
Spider-Man.
She's supposed to be like this old lady though, even when he's like a little kid, and
That's
Eh.
super young.
That's the only thing you didn't like. Then.
I mean, yeah,
That's
I think he's fine. I think he pulled off Spider-Man really well and Peter Parker.
My issue with the new Spider-Man is that they made Aunt May too sexually attractive.
Yes.
I mean, she's 40 years
I
older than
shouldn't
him. That's
want
plenty.
to bone Aunt May.
Yeah, so
What
she's
the fuck?
she's 40 years older than him, so she should be like 50 something, 60 something,
Yeah,
maybe
Well,
maybe
makeup,
even
man.
70 something.
I think
Look,
Marissa
man,
Tomei is 55.
makeup is a thing.
Yeah, but she's Hollywood 55. That's
Yeah,
like
that doesn't count.
that's like 43.
She didn't even have gray hair. She had black hair. in that
30
movie.
inches.
I mean, my mom is
on her
60
face.
something and she doesn't have gray hair.
I mean, my aunt is like 40 something, and her hair is just straight up gray.
My mom's got like the over the ear gray, like what Doctor Strange and Mr. Fantastic have.
I just think the
Isn't your mom like 30?
Yeah, his mom's like
No.
32.
You are aware that that's only 9 years older than me, right?
Yeah, we know. We know.
My mom wasn't a child bride.
so I googled,
She was at the age
so-
of 24 when she had me.
I googled Aunt May, and I just found this photo of Aunt May dressed in a Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah,
but
man.
like,
Oh no.
Everything you can imagine has already happened.
but like, it's like, so it's not a traditional Spider-Man outfit. It's like an
I've
old-timey
seen
dress
Funhouse.
of like, from like, I don't know, man. This is weird.
That was back when Sony was planning on doing a spin-off Aunt May movie.
They called her Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, Corey, no. Like, when
Sony made
got,
a lot of poor decisions before they got hacked, and then they were like, "Yeah, no, a lot of people are saying that all of these things are terrible. Maybe we shouldn't do them."
They got hacked and everyone saw all their ideas and they said, panic. and
I
then sold
typed
the
in
rights.
Aunt May is. And
Why would they
I
make
typed in
Because
Aunt
they're
May is
insane,
into
Corey. They
Google.
don't know what they're doing.
Is there anything on any content?
No, there's nothing.
Like in the comics or anything?
Nothing.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever.
There's
I
got
went
to
to
be.
type-
There has to be just because multi-universe, but no, there's nothing. Like I can't think of a single
Man,
thing.
that sounds like God. That would
One
be
time she
terrible.
married Dr. Octopus. That's about it.
That happened, yeah.
She routinely
One
gets
time I
she
went-
routinely gets killed and comes
brought back.
Yeah, she always comes back.
She's probably died and come back more than like several Marvel actual heroes.
Yeah. I think she's probably up there on the list.
She's probably died
in the
and
top
she's probably
10.
died and come back more than Goku.
I don't know. Goku dies a
Yeah,
lot,
maybe.
Yeah, but still,
and I don't watch
Like-
Dragon Ball. All I know is he dies and then
he just
comes
dies.
back.
He dies all the time.
Point being,
Hey, Ben.
origin movies are never great from a storytelling perspective. So when I went in to see Doctor Strange, my number one hope was to be wowed by visual effects and a representation of a mystical and magical realm, and it completely met those and exceeded those expectations. So I don't have anything I can really complain about.
I went in knowing nothing about Doctor Strange. I hadn't watched any of the trailers or anything, so I just wanted to see a good movie.
He's a cool guy.
And I saw a good
He's a
movie.
cool guy. His name is Steven.
His name's Steven. He was a
No,
doctor.
his name is Steven, not Steven.
It's
Steven.
Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor.
It's actually not. He hates that.
Mr. Doctor.
That's a joke. It's one of the first of all, this had a lot fewer jokes than most Marvel movies.
That's because
Yeah, but it's still a lot, though. It was
I-
less
it-
than
it
most
really-
Marvel movies, but it was still quite a bit.
I'm just going to disagree with you, and we'll move on. That's the end of that
it
one.
was better than Wolverine.
Which Wolverine, Corey? That doesn't even say anything.
The origin.
No,
the
we don't talk
origin
about
one?
that.
Corey, that doesn't mean anything.
We don't even talk about
I could
that.
take a shit and it would be better than X-Men Origins
Dude,
Wolverine.
you know what movie?
I don't
In
believe
fact,
you,
I
Thomas.
have
You know
multiple
what?
times.
You know what movie is better than
today.
that? The Avatar movie, and we don't talk about that one.
I don't even remember that movie.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah, it's a good decision.
Didn't it take up a lot of hard drive space? That was the thing.
Yeah,
That's what I remember about it.
that's the issue everyone had with the Last Airbender movie made by M. Night Shyamalan.
I thought you were talking about the
was
live
like-
action Avatar.
Yes,
Yes,
that's what
it
we're
was.
talking about.
Yeah, like
That was
Avatar
the
the
issue
Last
everyone
Airbender.
had
No,
with
Corey's
it.
still not on the same page as you. They're
He's
not
thinking blue
talking.
people. He's thinking blue people, Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
God
thinking
damn
No,
it.
no, not James Cameron. We're talking about the Last Airbender Avatar.
I've never even.
No
seen
one
it.
has.
Good.
Oh, you never seen the show?
The
Everyone
show's
says it's good.
the
though.
show's good. The movie's ass.
The movie's
Even my non-weeb friends have.
Corey.
seen
It's an
it.
American
not-
TV. It was made by Americans.
Yeah.
It's American made in anime style, I guess.
That's what they want you to think.
No,
though.
it's
No,
it's,
it is
it was
not.
literally made by Nickelodeon.
That's how they get
I
you.
mean,
Oh my god.
it's exactly
Is
how they
it?
get you.
Is it though?
They reel you in, Thomas, and the next thing you know, you're watching Japanese iPlays.
That's a callback right there.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, yes, Ben. We made that joke earlier.
But is it a callback though?
It's definitely a callback. I don't understand how it cannot be a callback. Fuck.
Ben, did you ask me about Triple X because it's the new Triple X movie?
Yeah,
Triple
just because I
X?
know it exists and I haven't seen any of them.
What is that?
Well,
What?
Donnie Yen's in
What?
it,
Yeah, I know.
Who's that?
the
I
new
don't know who
one.
that is.
You've never seen.
You don't
Triple
know
X?
who
You don't know who Donnie
Yen
Yen
is?
Get the fuck out of my cast!
I don't
Corey,
watch
Corey.
Hollywood.
Nobody knows who Donnie Yen is. First of
I
all, Donnie
know,
Yen
I
isn't
know.
from Hollywood at all.
Dude, I know
He's
Donnie
getting
Yen.
a lot more roles now.
Who is
Nobody
he
knows
then?
who Donnie Yen is, Corey.
Fucking Donnie Yen. What are you talking about?
Oh my
What
god.
do you mean? Who
He
is
was in
Donnie
Blade.
Yen?
have
He was in Ip-Man.
Oh!
He's not in
Cunt.
Ant-Man.
You could have just. You could have.
Ip-Man.
Ant-Man. Okay.
You did say
IP
Ant-Man.
You said
address.
Ant-Man.
I said Ip, you
You
cunt.
said Ant-Man.
No, you
You
did.
really
The
did.
best part is we have this on recording, so later you can just go watch it and be made fun of when you
Well,
actually.
He's not
Thomas
gonna
is a
watch it.
garba- He has garbage audio, so it just sounds like.
It just
garbage.
sounds. Ah!
It's true. It's true. We'll be sitting there playing Overwatch, and Thomas will be screaming, and then he'll say like the one word that matters, and it'll just cut out. And then he gets even more mad when no one knows what he said.
Point being, Star Wars Rogue One has Donnie Yen.
He's got like he looks like he got like a important role.
Yo, can we
He's
talk
playing
about-
like
alright.
blind force sensitive guy.
Can we talk about the people
Well, I
that are
mean-
like complaining that because they think that Rogue One is supposed to be like episode 8 in the timeline,
Oh fuck! I just died.
Those
They're fucking
don't
stupid.
exist.
It's obviously in like before the fucking Death Star is being built.
Okay,
Why
so
would it
no,
be
no, no, no.
episode
So,
fucking 8?
So Rogue One is the story about the rebels getting the Death Star plans that Leia gets in like the old trilogy movies.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Kyle
in episode
Katarn
4.
isn't in it, man. It's just garbage. Where's
You're
Kyle
garbage.
Katarn?
The point is, it's between episodes 3 and 4. Why would it be episode 8? What the fuck are these people thinking? Did they even watch the trailer? I don't even give that much of a shit about Star Wars, and I know this much.
There's your highlight.
Fuck me.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
We're not tailoring our conversation for people that can't do like basic addition.
Oh god.
So Thomas, what'd you think of Doctor Strange?
Oh shit, that's right.
I just did not like the plot of that movie, man. It was just so fucking...
Wait, which movie are we on now?
Doctor Strange. We're
we're back.
going back
Okay.
around.
Yo, that's a callback.
It's
No,
not,
it's not.
We never stopped.
That's not a
To be
callback.
fair, we're 40 minutes in and we haven't finished talking about the movie.
Like,
I mean,
callback.
So we
barely
talk
even
about movie of the
fucking
week whenever we want.
Oh,
Damn.
my god.
That one week we did 2
But
movies.
yeah,
It took an hour.
I found the plot of the movie rather lackluster, as well as the character arcs and basically everything that wasn't, the acting and visual effects.
I heard the
Those were the best parts of the movie.
I heard the spell.
Also sound design. There was that one time when they were fighting and everything was like being repaired by like things going back in time. And if you listen to the sound, the fucking what's the word? Soundtrack. The
Score.
instruments were sampled going backwards, and I thought that was a neat little detail.
I heard the like the spell casting, like the finger weaving and stuff. I heard that was really good.
Look,
Oh no, yeah, the effects are the best thing, man.
basically what it comes down to is you can criticize the story and everything else is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the acting's all great, the visuals are great, the sound work is great, but the story is just
And the
kinda
writers
boring.
just checked in at the door, basically.
Yeah, basically the story is kind of boring. Other than that, everything's good.
It was great how I recognized
So would you recommend seeing it in theaters or just waiting?
Oh,
I
I'd
mean,
recommend seeing
see
it in
it in-
theaters. Yeah, actually, here's
See it
the
in an
thing.
IMAX.
Yeah, seriously. If this is like,
IMAX
if there's a
Fucking
movie, if
beautiful.
there is a movie to see in IMAX 3D, this is it.
All right.
This
At
is-
least for this year, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
go-
like
I'll go
up there with like
Showtime.
Interstellar versus
Like
Ben, did you see it in 3D?
Nah, not yet. I'm gonna go see it later.
Yo, I don't know
I
about
did,
the
it
3D.
was
The 3D
dank.
sometimes the 3D like gives me headaches.
Yeah, 3D can do that. I didn't see it in 3D, so maybe they can speak to it.
I saw it the first time I watched it. I saw it in a 3D IMAX, and it was fucking fantastic. I recently saw it at like this shitty cinema, the Mission Valley Cinema. Right.
First of all,
it's right
Mission
beside
Valley
my
is the
apartment.
best movie theater around.
Yeah, but the screens are ass. It was
No, it's
They're
not.
really not, dude.
the room I was in. The screen it felt just bad to watch. Maybe I'd just been spoiled by the IMAX.
Wait, which
But
theater
it
were
was-
you
Wait,
in?
wait, wait,
Thomas,
wait,
which
you
which
were
room
probably
were you in?
spoiled.
5.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's the
Tell me where it
one at
is.
the back
The back right corner.
left. Back left.
Back left.
Oh, it's not the.
Thomas,
I've
it
never
wasn't
been
in the left.
there.
I was in that theater yesterday. They aren't showing it in the left.
Fucking what?
All right, fine.
No,
Yo.
they were. I was
Oh,
there.
okay. Anyway,
Cunt.
are you talking about the one back left? Yeah, that's like the worst screen in the building.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
worst screen in the
okay.
building. That you just got.
Oh well,
I've
there we
never-
go.
I've never been to Mission Valley.
Either
and
way,
seen a
I
movie.
remember watching it. It was like I had goggles filled with muddy water while I was watching.
Yeah,
the
that-
whole time.
Maybe you did. Did you check your glasses?
I did. They were fine.
Maybe you were sweating too much.
I wasn't sweating at all. I had an icy to
He-
counteract the
It's just
sweat.
grease.
prove it?
It's all that.
just grease.
No, Thomas, you're right. No, I think that screen on the left side and the back is actually just not any good.
It just seeps into his eyes.
It's unfortunate that like that. If there's a movie there, I'm just like, I think I'll watch something different. But the ones on the right are great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I've only ever been on the right.
By the
side.
way, I'd like to. So I saw 3 movies this week. I saw all the 3 movies that came out. I saw Hacksaw Ridge, and I saw Doctor Strange, and I saw Arrival, and every one of them is worth seeing. Unfortunately, Arrival
I guess I'll do that
Arrival
next
might be
weekend.
one of the best ones though.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard really good things.
Yeah,
about
it-
it was sold out at my theater
Better than the hacksaw.
for like the whole fucking.
Hacksaw Ridge is a good movie, but it's like you get what you get out of it. It's a war movie. It's a World War II
Okay.
movie. You know, it's not a new story. Is what I'm coming. I'm not going to say anything about Arrival because I knew nothing about it going in. I'm like, well, that was great. So if anybody wants to see it,
It's your boy Hawkeye.
don't look into it at all. Just go see it. I recommend that over. Okay. I would recommend Arrival, then Doctor Strange, and then Hacksaw. But all of them are.
But
good.
I want to give money to Mel Gibson.
Yeah, you could pay to see any of them. Just pay to see whatever you want, and then go watch.
You could just send him a letter.
Can I just write Mel Gibson a check for like $15?
I mean, what's he gonna spend it on, Thomas? He doesn't drink anymore.
I don't know, something anti-Semitic, whatever.
Does he smoke?
Probably not.
No.
Buy more Hitler Bibles.
He went all clean so that Hollywood would
the
say
furnace.
you can come back.
He looks like he's out of the 1800s now with his beard.
Hey man, it's too bad that Dishonored came out and it's busted as hell on PC.
Of course
is it broken?
No one's surprised.
It's really broken. Right. It's one of the worst. It sounds like it's the most broken that a game's been so far.
Is it
like
really?
Since Arkham Knight.
What's it? Assassin's
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Creed
Is as bad as Arkham Knight was? Because I heard that.
What about No Man's Sky?
Arkham Knight.
That game wasn't broken. That game was just not existent.
Yeah, they just forgot to make the game when they sold it.
Well, the worst
Thomas,
part
you
is
shouldn't say anything. You paid money for that game.
You paid money for that game?
Yeah,
I put in to be fair, I put in like 30 hours, so that's fine.
I mean,
but
did you put in more than $30?
No. Yes, I did.
Well, then it's not fine.
Well,
you gotta get at least.
Yeah,
you gotta either get.
I gotta just sit in there for 30 hours.
You gotta get the golden ratio, Thomas.
Oh god.
I mean, what the fuck were you?
I put fucking 500 hours into Skyrim. I think it evens out.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but then you have 180 games that you haven't played.
That's true.
I'm using that Skyrim time to counter everything else.
I had fun in Dishonored 1.
You still have 300 games you haven't played, Ben.
Hold on a second. Let me open my Steam calculator.
I have 150. I'm pretty good. I'm getting better.
But you were saying Dishonored was...
I have to record all these fucking games for the podcast that I don't want to play.
You were saying Dishonored was broken, though?
No, it's completely broken.
What's wrong with it?
All of it.
Okay, all the graphical stuff is just ruining it just does not run well. It's a bad port. It just doesn't run well at all.
Of course, it's a bad port.
Damn it!
Like, what? Are we surprised anymore? Like,
no.
Bethesda doesn't usually have this.
No,
problem,
Bethesda
right?
always has this problem. What are you talking about? Bethesda always puts out broken games.
Bethesda games are
broken. I just mod everything to death until everything's fixed. Oh yeah, Fallout New Vegas was unplayable for me.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't. It would just crash on startup.
Is somebody on the phone right now?
Not me.
No.
All right.
That sounded like it was Thomas ordering a pizza.
I started watching a YouTube video about the Dishonored 2 being broken.
Are you watching the No video?
Shit, you got me.
Yeah.
Ben, how are you looking at my desktop?
I'm
not wearing pants. Where are you?
Screen sharing with Hangouts?
Nah.
Thomas, do you ever wear pants in your house?
Thomas doesn't even own pants.
In the brief times from my door to my desk chair, I do wear pants.
I don't, dude. I walk in my door and
That's
take my
Steven.
pants off.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In between the door and the chair.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
There's like a no pants zone beyond this line.
When did Ty the Tasmanian Tiger hit Steam?
What? Oh, I don't know what that
You
is.
know
So,
that is?
according to Steam calculator, Corey,
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. What?
It was old. So this was an
it
old
doesn't
like
matter.
PS2/GameCube era game.
It looks like a ripoff of Jack and Daxter.
It was kind of one
Was
of
it
the
Jack
yeah, it
and
was kinda like
Daxter
one
a
of those
ripoff?
games. I don't know, was it?
Of like Ratchet and Clank, right?
Wait, which one of those came
maybe
first?
I don't. Fucking who cares?
I do.
This is a ripoff of both of them.
No. So this game was really neat. It had some interesting mechanics. So you played as this tiger, obviously, and you had fucking boomerangs. And the boomerangs, you could get different ones that did different things. So it was actually it was a pretty good 3D platformer for its time.
You sound like you've played a lot of games in your
I
childhood.
did play a lot of games in my childhood. My cousin owned this game.
Well, we just want you to know, Steven, that that's not necessarily the case universally.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I mean, I pretty much played like 5 games. But I played a lot.
You played just StarCraft all the time? StarCraft, right?
No.
That's how you played?
No, I played
He's not
Call of Duty Big
Korean.
Red 1
He's not
and Super Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion. And Super Monkey Ball.
Luigi's Mansion came out like in 2000 or something, man.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I didn't have.
I want you to kill
console
yourself.
I didn't have a childhood.
Hey man, Ben's here.
I
Talk to
had
him. He didn't have a childhood.
at my grandma's house there was an NES.
I was playing
and I
Pokemon,
was
that's what
playing
I was
that
playing.
all fucking day. Every
Oh,
time I
man.
went to my
Yo,
grandma's.
Jack and
Somebody
Daxter.
mentioned Pokemon.
Jack and Daxter came out before Ratchet and Clank, FYI.
Did Pokemon come
No,
out?
it's not out
it
yet.
comes out
It's-
Friday.
It comes out this week. I'm excited.
You know what, Steven?
What?
Ratchet and Clank is better, so Jack and Daxter is the ripoff just because it's worse out of the two.
Okay, that's like saying like. So
I
that's like
don't
saying
care.
that's like saying the GoBots
don't
are a
care.
ripoff of Transformers.
Yeah, but in this universe, the GoBots would be better.
What
It's
about
more
Extreme
like-
Dinosaurs?
Excuse
What?
me. What?
Excuse you, Ben.
Extreme Dinosaurs.
Would you like to say something related to anything anyone said today?
What the hell
90s
is it?
Got a
children's
10 out of
television.
10 on Steam.
What the fuck is Extreme Dinosaurs?
I don't know. I'm googling it.
You don't
Is
know
that-
Extreme
is that a-
Dinosaurs?
No,
No.
is that a spin-off of the sitcom Dinosaurs?
No,
but
this
they're all
this
on
looks like a
skateboards?
this looks like a it looks like a knockoff of Street Sharks.
It's similar to Street
know
Sharks.
this.
no!
It's like
I used
Street
to watch
Sharks.
this
Yeah,
show.
everybody
It
used to
looks
watch
just
this
like
show.
Street
Everybody forgot.
Sharks.
Yeah, it's a ripoff of Street Sharks, I think.
Oh my god.
Extreme
I had some of the
Wait,
toys.
so maybe I watched Street Sharks. That's probably what I watched.
Yeah. This
Oh
is
my
like,
god, this is the most cancerous-looking thing I've ever seen.
Everything in the 90s was cancer, Thomas.
Have you looked in the mirror, Thomas?
Not everything in the 90s was cancer. Pokemon
Name
isn't
one.
cancer. Pokemon. Gotcha.
Pokemon's
All the
pretty
games that
cancerous,
came
to
out
be
in the
honest.
90s weren't that good, though.
Okay, that's
Pokemon-
because the original Pokemon
Excuse
games were
me.
broken.
What is
Yeah.
basically anything on Nintendo?
Cancer.
Garbage.
No. Hey, fuck you.
Hey, the NES. I heard the NES Classic's pretty good. It's from
I
Nintendo.
mean, they made fucking Pokken Fighters instead of like a real game.
Yo,
That-
Pocket
to be
Fighters
fair,
is
We're
they
talking
just-
about the
actually-
90s, you cunt.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking
Well,
about
you
the
just
90s.
said Nintendo.
Nintendo was around in the 90s. They had the NES and the SNES. They had the fucking
were
best
basically
platforms
only
that
around
basically
in the
ever
90s.
existed.
When you really think
Well,
about it.
no, because they had Melee. They were here in the 2000s too.
Yeah, that was like
I had
2001, though.
Yeah, it was like 2001, 2002.
It was
but,
probably
like,
before September 11th, so it doesn't really count.
Oh no.
Oh,
How is this intro still going? Jesus Christ.
Triggered,
what is the
man.
intro?
For Extreme Dinosaurs Episode 1, Out of Time.
Wait,
They only
what?
filmed an intro, actually. It's one big, long intro.
Well, then why is this 22 minutes long?
It's
Well,
an
you guys
intro.
remember the Mighty Ducks cartoon?
Yeah, yeah.
I was playing
Oh,
Tonka
yeah, I
Trucks.
remember
I
that.
remember the Mighty Ducks.
I think I've talked about that
Yo,
on the
you
show.
remember
already.
that? You guys remember?
I'm glad you had
Gargoyles?
something to say, Corey.
I remember Gargoyles, Steven.
Oh,
First of all,
yes,
Gargoyles! Gargoyles was actually pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was good. Gargoyles, Mighty Ducks.
Beast
Jackie Chan
Wars.
Adventures.
Say again,
Jackie
Thomas?
Chan Adventures is later.
Dude, Jackie Chan it was still good though.
No, it's still
I
good,
mean, I
but
would
it's not
always
like of
watch-
the same time period.
Yeah.
I would watch those shows waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX to come
Yu-Gi-Oh!
on.
GX wasn't on at the same time as Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, it
Not-
was. You didn't have cable.
It
don't
wasn't
talk
on
to
at
me.
the same time, in time, Corey. Like at the same point in time, they weren't coming out new at the same
Yu-Gi-Oh!
time.
GX is from
I don't care if
2008.
they weren't new. I was a child. Do you think I care if I've seen it before?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've
GX,
seen
when
the thing
Yu-Gi-Oh!
30
GX
times.
came out,
Okay,
we were like 13.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX came out 8
I know,
years
I'm
after
aware.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
That's my point. They
Corey,
weren't on it.
They
They
were
weren't
still,
on.
They were still showing it.
Corey's just actively watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal right now.
Yeah, Corey, I can watch any show
Literally
ever right
right
now. That
now.
doesn't mean they're on at the same time.
One more thing.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Jackie!
I can watch the very first episode of
Uncle!
Sesame Street at the same time as
There
a new
it is.
episode of Westworld. It doesn't mean they're on at the same time.
Jade!
One
Is
more
Zexal
thing.
the one that's on
Jackie!
motorcycle?
No, well, yeah, I think there were multiple ones on motorcycles though.
Remember they had the Jackie Chan Adventures.
Uncle!
We're doing this for the rest of the podcast, Steven. I'm sorry.
I'm okay with this though.
I'll stop.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal got a 4.8 out of 5 on Cartoon.
Jade!
Yeah, but who the fuck? Who the fuck is cartoon crazy?
Jackie!
Someone
One
who
more
sponsors the
thing.
show.
Oh god. No, we need to stop. It's already gone on
Jackie!
too far.
Yes,
The
but can
machine
you
is
name all the
printing
12
evil-
talismans?
I'm either too drunk or not drunk enough for this.
Yumagwe
I'm
Guaiva.
gonna take the bet on not
Five
drunk
minutes
enough.
Yeah, I remember the one episode where I remember the episode where Jackie gets like his uncle a fucking fax machine. And he tries
Yo.
to fax him something, and he's like, "Uncle, I just faxed you something. I need you to tell me what it is." And he's like, "Jackie, I cannot talk now. The fax machine is printing evil." And he's like beating it with a broom, and I'm just dying.
Oh, fantastic. Dude, I was on a really big Jackie Chan thing for a
Yeah.
while. Like, we would sit there and watch, like, Drunken Master, and then I was like, oh shit, man, there's all this other Jackie Chan content I could be
Like
consuming.
Jackie Chan
So I went and
Adventures.
downloaded the
200
entire...
movies.
No, not even that. I downloaded the entire Jackie Chan series, and then I downloaded like the games. And
Wait, you had
everything.
games?
And then
Of course they
yeah,
had games.
I think
They're GBA
They were
games or
PS2
something.
games.
Oh god, PS2.
No, I think they were PS2 games, right? Let me see.
Even worse.
Jackie
That's
Chan
not the
Adventure
important part of
Game.
the story, Corey. Nobody cares about
No,
that part.
oh my god,
So-
this kind of
so-
game.
So I downloaded all of this shit, man, and I made it like 5 minutes in to Jackie Chan Adventures, and then Ben comes in and tells me that's not Jackie Chan, and then I'm
Wait,
done.
what?
He didn't
He
know
didn't
that
do the
Jackie
voice.
Chan
It's not
didn't
Jackie
do the voice.
Chan!
Wait, really?
I didn't
know
know
that.
Yeah.
How did you not know that? Have you ever heard Jackie Chan talk?
Dude, he was in the intro though.
Man,
I
Yeah.
thought maybe like they fucked up the Audacity.
It doesn't sound anything like him. They didn't
They
even
didn't
get.
have Audacity.
You're right. They had Audio City.
Oh
Fuck you,
god
Thomas.
damn it.
So,
No,
wait,
Jackie Chan.
so-
Jackie Chan did a live action segment at the end every episode, but the
he-
rest
but
of
he
it's
was
just some
also-
white guy.
No, he was also in the
I
intro.
just assumed it was Jackie
He was
Chan.
also
he was in
he
the
flashes
intro
yeah
and
at the end of the intro or whatever when like Jackie's like there it like fades to real Jackie Chan like
Yeah,
real
but they
life
recorded
Jackie Chan, and
that
then it
one
goes back.
time. They
That's
recorded
fine.
it one time.
That's fine. That makes me think that no this says features voices of Jackie Chan on Wikipedia.
Yeah, because he appears in the show at the end.
But that's not a voice. That's him acting.
Just look
Listen,
at the IMDb.
I'm on the... listen. Wikipedia, list of Jackie Chan Adventures characters, the Jackie Chan section, live action, himself. Voiced by James C.
Who is James
And-
C?
He's the voice
Exactly.
of Jackie Chan
I'm
from
gonna
Jackie
kill
Chan
you.
Adventures.
Is his
Let's go
last
see
name
what else he's been
Chan?
in. Maybe he is Jackie
Yeah,
Chan.
you don't know.
He could be just
Jackie
You
Chan-
heard
is-
Jackie Chan?
Yeah, he's in Jackie
He
Chan
sounds
Adventures.
nothing
He was the
like Jackie
cabbage
Chan
merchant
Adventures.
in Avatar The Last Airbender. He was the cabbage merchant.
Wait, was
I
he
already,
really?
Yeah, he was. I
Yeah.
already knew that actually.
That's
He was,
awesome.
let's see.
Wait,
what
was
else
he?
got?
But was he the cabbage merchant in Legend of Korra?
Almost certainly not.
Oh, sad.
Wait, he was the monkey in Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, actually, I knew that one.
Isn't it a baboon?
Sure, why not?
Whatever.
I thought that was someone famous.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
Jackie
voice
Chan.
of Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is famous.
Fucking
You're a
what?
fucking dumbass.
Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the TV show.
Oh, yeah, of course
Wait,
it
what?
is.
Oh,
Yeah, they didn't
okay.
get any of the famous people. That's what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
TV shows don't got that budget. I'm glad we're talking about
No.
Jackie Chan though, because he just got his Lifetime Achievement Award from the Oscar
It's
people.
true, he did.
Yeah.
He's great, though.
He
Yeah,
is.
he deserves it.
Like, we meme the kid.
If you-
to death,
if
he's
you-
actually pretty great.
Kid's broken basically every bone in his body to get that award. He deserves it.
Like, we sat down one day and watched the entire, like, blooper reel of all the Rush Hours, and then everything else we could find. And I'll probably
Is it all?
watch
Is it all
again.
just
Great.
Jackie Chan like breaking bones?
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
hurt
dude,
a
like,
lot.
Yeah.
He's had some serious injuries,
That's-
like,
doesn't-
especially in his
That's
earlier
because like
movies.
I know that it was always said like he always does his own stunts. That was true. I assume.
Oh, he does,
Yeah.
dude. He does.
Yeah. He cracked his fucking skull once, man.
And we watched this whole thing about why Jackie Chan's movies are like so much better choreography-wise than, you know,
Yeah,
how,
it was,
basically his film style
yeah,
and
It
everything.
was
Yeah.
every frame a painting.
I mean
YouTube
that man has been punched by Bruce Lee, like, yeah.
How do you even live?
I
Well,
mean, I can
apparently-
find
so
I
if
can
you-
find
if you go
somebody
watch-
named Bruce Lee and claim the same thing.
No. So if you Jackie Chan actually did an interview on this, on like doing a movie with Bruce Lee, and he got punched by Bruce Lee, and like as soon as they stopped filming, like he just like flew back and like collapsed on the ground, and like as soon as they called cut, Bruce Lee like rushes over and he's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Like he was super like worried for him, and Jackie Chan's like, "Oh no, like I'm fine," but in reality he's like, "Oh my God, I'm dying." Like, just go watch the interview on Jackie Chan talking about when he gets punched by Bruce Lee. It's super entertaining.
Well, I mean, it's fucking Bruce Lee though. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
It was actually the exact opposite of that.
what?
I've seen the same video. It was the exact opposite of that.
What?
like
Bruce
how-
Lee gets
it's
punched
how-
by Jackie Chan?
No, Jackie Chan didn't get hurt at all by it.
Oh, I
And
thought he did.
He played it up so that Bruce Lee would like hang
Oh,
out with him
all
more.
right, whatever. I don't remember. It was about a while
Man,
ago.
this is a major twist. My
I
mind
know
is going
it's
all over the place.
unbelievable. Like nobody expected this.
You know what's worse?
What?
Is how they think that Mel Gibson could beat up Jet Li.
Oh,
God
he
damn
knows
it,
the
Corey!
Lethal
God
Weapon
damn it!
movies.
You should have
What
known.
are you talking about?
The Lethal
That's
Weapon
it. No,
movies.
not-
Lethal Weapon. Was that 2?
That's four.
That's a goddamn.
Four.
That's
Bad
a callback,
Oh.
Thomas. That's what a callback is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
one. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson beating up Jet Li. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've not seen
No,
any
it
of
Was
those.
it
make
Jet
any
Li or was it Bruce Lee?
Really?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, that was Jet Li.
Okay.
You should watch the
Wait.
Lethal Weapon movies. They're fucking fantastic. But
See-
Are they?
decreasingly
Yeah, that's
so.
right.
Decreasingly so.
Yeah. Like collectively, I'm not sure, man.
When they gonna remake those?
They are, Corey.
they've
There's
been
a
out
TV
good.
show right now.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been over this already, I think, on this podcast.
I don't.
But I think it's one of the
Pretty
Wayans
sure.
brothers.
My mom was watching
Oh,
it the other
no.
day.
I mean, it's on Fox, so it can't. It'll be a little bit better than it could be, but it'll still be garbage.
Yeah, it's
Steven
not on
Seagal's gonna be
CW, so it's got that going for it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
behind on the Flash.
Does anyone still watch The Walking
Yeah.
Dead?
Actually,
lots
people
of
are watching.
people
No,
are.
this year people are watching because I've heard this year has actually gotten good.
So-
yes.
Line
Ben,
got
are
his
you
I'm
fucking
caught up. I'm
face
not-
caught
I'm
up
not
except
caught
for
up.
tonight's episode. I have not. What?
Don't spoil anything because I plan on actually watching it. The last season was good. Season.
So this
6?
season. So the thing with the last.
Wait, the
season-
hospital season?
No, this is after.
No, it's.
He said season 6.
It's. Was it 6 or 7 that? What are they
They're
on
on,
now?
like-
I don't know.
18.
AMC cuts their seasons in half, and it just
yeah,
makes everything
AMC.
confused.
They have. Okay, so
Yeah, so 7. The last season was 7.
I don't think it was.
we're currently on. We're
six.
currently on season 7.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Okay, so 6. 6 had the one with that big cliffhanger at the end where they're
Yeah.
all like
So 6
sitting around
ends.
in a circle.
On the end episode of 6, they are driving one of the like group members who is pregnant, and she's like in labor, and they all pack into this
Yeah.
RV, and they're trying to take her to like one of the other like encampments because they have a doctor there. And every time, and it's at the top of a hill, and every time they like find like a way to go, there are these dudes that work for this guy named Negan, and they're called, what are they called? The Saviors, I think. Yeah, they're called the Saviors. So
Yeah.
the Saviors keep blocking them off, and eventually they get like surrounded, and it ends on a cliffhanger of Negan bashing somebody's head in with a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. But it doesn't.
I think we're all up to this point.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you who he killed.
Right.
And
I mean, I know by now.
well,
Yeah,
the thing
everybody
was
knows
Because
yeah,
I have
everybody.
internet.
I don't know.
How
better
could
not
you
fucking
possibly
spoil
not
it.
know? I don't
Yeah,
watch
they-
it.
Because I don't go
Bro,
on
they
the
killed
internet.
It was Carl. They killed Carl.
Anyway,
now the show
I
is
think-
100%
so,
better.
So the fun here's the cool thing they did about this. They actually filmed. So it got leaked like
They
a while
actually
ago.
filmed a murder?
No, they actually
Yeah,
filmed.
it's
every
a snuff
single-
film now. It's illegal to watch.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Corey, you'll never see it. It's off the air.
The show was bad.
It was bad for a long time.
It's bad
still,
from episode 4 of
most-
season 1 until
most of the time. It was
The issue-
bad. Season 6
the-
was good. As soon as that
No,
army
the
guy,
second
whatever
half
the
of
fuck his
season
name is-
6, I think you mean. The first half of season 6 was the hospital part, and that sucked. I stopped watching.
You stopped
Although I
watching
stopped
after
watching
the
like
first
7
half of
times,
season
admittedly.
6.
But I kept catching back up
Christ.
because people kept talking about it.
Well, the
You know
cool
what
thing,
I
the
did?
cool thing they did with the ending of like this, the most of not season, yeah, the cool thing they did at the ending of season 6 is so somebody leaked the like who died, right? But they leaked the wrong person because they actually filmed every single person dying in
What
the
the
same
fuck?
way. That way, if somebody leaked
Oh.
it, they could just leak more. They could just leak all of them and just
Oh.
be like, "Ha, you still
That's
don't
pretty
know."
cool.
And then they actually they use all those clips in the actual show.
I'm a big fan of Abraham.
I'm a big fan of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I'm a big fan of yeah, that.
He's playing. He's Negan, I think.
Oh yeah, he does
Negan is
really
a
well as
Pokemon?
Negan.
Yeah, no, he's just a good. He's a good actor. He was the comedian back in Watchmen. He was the
Yeah.
dad on Supernatural.
Yeah.
I always wanted
You're
him to
thinking
play.
Danny DeVito.
What type
Thomas.
of Pokemon
Danny DeVito.
is Negan?
What?
did you say?
Go.
It's Danny DeVito as Pikachu.
Here we go, the Pokemon Go and Walking Dead mashup.
What?
Wow, end your life. We're not talking about this.
I'm trying to figure out which type of Pokemon Negan is.
He's a dark type.
He's a dark fighting.
I don't know what Negan
Is he
looks
fighting? I guess
I
he
mean-
could be fighting. If Girder is
He
fighting,
could.
then he can be fighting.
Dark
I
Steel. He
still
could be
haven't
Dark
finished Hell on
Steel.
Wheels, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dark
he could be
Steel,
Dark
'cause he's got
Steel. He's got the barbed wire and the bat.
That's
Yeah.
all you need, man. Just one little bit of barbed wire. Lucario taught us that.
What's his signature
Yep.
move?
Baseball bat hit. I don't know.
Baseball bat hit.
Skull Crusher?
Skull Crusher. That's pretty good.
Bulldoze.
Like it's not like it's a little bit out there for like the American names, but it would certainly be a Japanese name.
Yeah.
It's not quite PC friendly enough.
American name has fucking bone meringue, so I mean, fucking whatever, man.
But that's not like hyper, like, you know, there are some names that get
violent,
censored because of violence.
Yo, Splash was originally supposed to be called Hop.
Yeah, and it makes a lot more sense. Like Splash, why the hell is it Splash?
Because of Magikarp. Originally Magikarp was the only thing that could use it, and then it just like when they went to give it to like Hoppip or whatever,
Yeah,
it was too late at that point.
yeah.
Steven, do you watch Hell on Wheels?
Yo, I found his signature move, Smackdown. That's an actual
Fantastic.
move.
SmackDown's a rock type move though.
And
Well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It knocks flying Pokemon out of the air. It's only
It's
for
fine.
Like 40 base power.
it's like 15.
It's fine.
Or no, yeah, 50 base power. Yeah.
We're gone too far into this really shitty joke.
But Thomas,
Because of
Pokemon
you.
though.
It's because of you
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
I mean,
This is your
Walking
fault.
Dead hasn't been good for a whole season yet though, so maybe it'll pull it off this time.
I think
No,
one
it
of the
won't,
big
Ben.
issues with Walking
It
Dead
won't.
is like the pacing is really bad.
The pacing's always been bad, which is weird because it's only 13 episodes. AMC usually pulls off 13 pretty well, but the pacing is consistently bad. in
Like, because
Walking Dead.
there'll be episodes where it's just like nothing happens.
Yeah, like they get obsessed with like this one like plot point, and
That's
then
how
dig
that's how
into
the
it
season
for episodes
that's how
at
the
a time.
season premiere was for me for this most recent one. Because they you find out who died and like the spoiler, and like that's literally all that happens. And I'm just
That
like,
stuff with
that's
the
so-
church stuff, was that season 6? Because that took way too long.
That
Yes.
did take way too long.
Yes. With Gabriel? Yeah.
That took forever. I was like, man, the cannibals are just
Sure
going to
did.
show up and then you'll kill them. Nobody cares.
Yo, man,
Can't-
but they ate that guy's leg.
Hell on
They
Wheels.
ate that guy's leg though.
That's why you should watch
Oh
that.
yeah, they ate what's his name from
They
The Wire.
ate Bob's leg. Like his name in the show is Bob, and they ate his
His
leg.
name in the show was Bob. And on The Wire,
like,
he was like
they cut his
Stringer
leg
Bell's
off.
cousin. Wait, no.
Nah, fuck. Why can't I remember his name?
because you're gay.
He's-
Yeah, gay people have memory
Alright.
problems.
You're gonna look up The
Facts.
Wire character now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it was the cut. It
Wikipedia's
was
doing that damn thing again when they want donations.
Yeah, man, look, they gotta get their money somehow.
Look, man, I know, but that don't mean they gotta be.
It's the NPR of websites.
Oh, there's too many fucking names
Whatever,
on this
man.
list.
It was what's his name? It was the main guy's cousin.
Yeah, I know.
I
who
can't
it
remember
was,
any
but I don't
characters other than Stringer Bell and Bubbles.
remember. Wallace.
I do remember Wallace, Michael B. Jordan's character.
You don't remember Omar?
Omar's
on.
like an exception, man.
Steven, have you seen
No.
The Wire?
Well, I
Wow.
could have told you that.
Look, man, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I watch like The Flash. I watch The Wire. I watch like one. What? God damn it! I don't know why I said that.
Killed Thomas. You killed him. Why is this happening to me?
Okay, so I meant to say.
I fell down.
I meant to say. I watched The Flash. I watched Walking Dead.
I'm just gonna stay on the floor.
I watch like one anime at a time, like barely.
It's
I
gay.
just play games and stuff, man. I'm reading Game of Thrones. 'Cause once I read Game of Thrones, I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta watch 4 animes on 4 separate screens all at the same time.
Do I watch them at like 1.2 times speed so I can watch them faster?
4 times speed.
Jesus, but there's no audio at that point.
Thomas, you should be doing that with The Simpsons. Why don't you have 4 players open? And just consume.
Yo, how long would it take to watch all the Simpsons and no breaks?
Ask Thomas.
I mean, I've been watching it like slowly. I'm not like actively binging it.
There's 28 seasons. They should end that show. I'm gonna be honest.
It would take
And
probably
you.
about 200 hours, Steven.
603. Alright, so let's say an episode is 21 to 24 minutes, right? So
Yeah.
so if
It's
every
gonna be
episode-
like
if every episode's on average like 22 and a half minutes, right?
the kid's name is
Times
D'Angelo.
603 episodes. That's 13,000 minutes and a half. So we take that and be like, yo, this many minutes? Oh god, what is this?
It's 226 hours, Steven.
Is it? Jesus.
That's not
That's
that
a
bad.
lot.
That's actually a fucking lot.
That's
Are
not
you
that
kidding
bad.
me?
What are you talking about? That's a ton.
That's 10 straight
I
days.
watched the
It's
whole-
10
I watched-
days.
I watched the whole season of
I
The
know
Office
Corey
in a day.
played like literally
That's
90
literally, if you
days
were to
of
watch
Gears
The
of War 3.
Simpsons with no breaks, that is 9.5 days
Yeah.
of content. That you
It's
just have
it's
to,
really
like,
it's really not crazy. You could just watch like 4 hours a day. It'd be fine.
That's a lot.
Season a day of The Office, though.
Go to hell.
That's the way to do it.
Just don't watch The Office. How about that?
I like watching
man.
live streams of Corey dying.
I wish I could watch a live
Yeah.
stream of Corey dying.
I mean, just find a live stream of Corey and that'd be it.
That's
It's
pretty good,
just
Dylan.
slower.
You gotta speed it up.
Oh god. Anyways,
Corey, speed it up.
that was movie of the week.
Fuck you.
Dude, nice callback.
Oh God.
I don't even know what we were.
Or like a
talking
Is
crawl
nice
back.
callback? Is nice callback now a callback?
Exactly.
about.
Yeah.
Kill yourself,
It's a
Tom.
meta
Ah,
reference.
gladly.
Do I get to? How can I watch 2 live streams at the same time?
It's very easy. You have 2
Multiple
windows.
windows.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do you not have 2
I do.
monitors?
Good.
Okay.
Because he was gonna start screaming.
Yeah, it was.
How dare you?
I almost have 3, but my desk doesn't have room for them.
Yeah, I would have.
Very
3
few
if mine-
There's,
desks
like-
have room for 3.
You could just
I'm honestly
stack 'em.
considering getting like a mount.
Or put them.
Dude, I could get a mount to be honest, because my
Three monitors in portrait right beside each other. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
No, it's not.
And then you could put one game in like borderless windowed mode, and it stretches all 3. And you've got the middle bit without any like dividing things, and then you've got 2 peripheral bits.
That's only if you have
God,
borderless
that's
monitors,
perfect.
Thomas.
Well,
Those shits are
a
expensive.
They're
system
expensive
of
as hell.
mirrors and lenses.
I don't have borderless monitors.
You can have a system of mirrors and lenses.
I'm trying to get another monitor during Black Friday, though.
What aren't you trying to get during Black Friday? You got like 1,000
Cyber
things.
Monday though.
Cyber Monday doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it just starts on Friday. Black
Yeah.
Friday doesn't exist
Black Friday
anymore.
doesn't exist anymore.
People they just start
It's
that shit
just-
on Thanksgiving Day.
Dude, yeah, they keep opening stores up earlier
Like,
and earlier.
so-
like it's like 5
dude,
o'clock now. It used to be like
so
8.
last year,
It was like, oh my god, that's early
So-
as fuck. Now it's
so
fucking.
Man,
last
if you
year-
go to a place in real life, then you should just slit your throat while you're waiting there because no one wants to deal with you.
and
ever
make
again.
sure you live stream it so I can watch.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll go there and live
you're
stream.
gonna live stream yourself
I'll be
slitting your
there.
throat.
In the middle
No,
of Walmart.
other people
in the
slitting
middle
their
of
throats.
Walmart.
Man, I was there one.
You should you
I
should do
went-
like that Vietnam protest thing, like the monks did, where you
Dude,
light
I can't
yourself on
even-
fire,
I can't-
but in a crowd.
In a crowd. And then you just hug people.
No, I went to Best Buy like 2
Y'all
weeks
went to
before
GameStop?
Black Friday was happening, and I don't know, like one of my mom's friends' son was camping
Oh my
outside
God,
of
Corey,
my-
get to the
Did you just
point.
get in
Best
line
Buy.
with him?
And he was like, "Hey, yeah, you want to hang out with
No.
me? I'm gonna be waiting here for about a week and a half." And
A
I'm
week
like,
and a
"Good God,
half.
man."
Jesus.
He was there a week
Does
and a
he
half.
not have a
early, but-
job?
Corey, just go
Camped
pee in a
out.
bottle, come by and spray him with it.
I'm not gonna do that, Ben, because I'm not a
Well,
piece
now
of
you
shit.
have
Just go
to.
catch
I
fire.
think you should though.
True,
Go
I have
catch
to.
fire in a bottle and spray him with it.
You should though.
But see, I think it's fine to go to Black Friday. Like, you know, last year I went. I
It's
went
like
out
this.
at like
It's like
9
the
or
Steam
10.
sales, except for regular people.
Remember when Steam sales were good, man?
Yeah, those were the days. You remember when Humble Bundles were good?
Yeah, I know. Seriously,
Make Humble Bundle great again.
there was like a 2 or 3 year period where the Humble Bundles were great and the Steam sales were all fantastic. And it was
Yeah.
just like it was the magic age.
That's
What's
where-
wrong with the Steam
they're
People
sales?
bought 150 games in a year.
What's really wrong with the Steam sales, Corey, is other than the deals not being as good as they used to be, they removed all of like the gamification aspects of the sale.
Not only
Like, now
that,
it's just-
that's not
now
even
it's
it.
just-
That's
It's
true.
like,
Yeah.
Now it's just a sale.
Now it's here's some numbers that you can take this much off.
well, there's
and
also
it
there's
continues
also
for 10
no like
days.
flash sales or anything.
Yeah, there's
so
nothing.
It's literally just like games are on sale, and they're like
They will continue
half
to
the
be
time-
on sale.
And it's like, sure, like, some of the old games are, like, retained at really good prices. Like, you know, you can find some old games for, like, 66% off. And it's like, oh, that's not bad, because I can pay $5 for this game, you know, it's awesome.
I'll
But
pay
then,
$5
like-
for almost any game.
I mean,
I
sure,
mean,
but,
the
like,
thing is-
you get... But then, I think Greenlight was a mistake, because Steam is just filled with
Greenlight was
shovelware and
absolutely a mistake.
trash. So, you know, you have all
Humanity
this sorts of
was a
trash.
mistake.
But, like, if you were to look at, like, say, let's say Dark Souls 3, when it goes on sale, it's like, it might be 50% off.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want to pay $25 for Dark Souls 3. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't. If I'm gonna pay if I were to pay $25, I would just be like, yo, I'm gonna wait for Rocket League to hit 50% off, buy that shit for $10, have $15 left over, and get the same amount of entertainment. Because Rocket League looks amazing, and I still haven't played it.
But I mean, back in the day, you were paying $60 for a GameCube, and you can buy Witcher.
There's not a
3,
single GameCube
which
game
is
that was worth $60.
Melee.
Sunshine.
Melee and Sunshine.
Yeah.
Even Sunshine. Even Sunshine, though. Luigi's Mansion is absolutely not.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
It's worth
Fuck
40.
you.
It's worth 40,
Luigi's Mansion
not
is not worth
60.
$60.
You can go suck
It's
a
worth
cock.
40 though.
Maybe that'll be worth
It's
$60.
a good fucking game. I never beat that game because it's too hard.
Luigi's Mansion?
Luigi's
And
Mansion
your
is easy. It's for babies.
It's not.
It's for babies,
Easy.
Corey.
I played it when I was a baby and I couldn't
It's
beat
easy.
Wait, they're still
Corey,
making.
it's
Hold on.
easy.
Can we just?
it. It's like that time you were playing Super Mario Sunshine for your.
Sorry.
God
Jesus.
damn it.
We were playing Super Mario Sunshine for your channel, and then the next day you were like, "Yeah, I 100%."
Yo, what about Phantasy Star Online?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, no, it was a GameCube MMO. You had to buy a special adapter for it. And you could also buy a controller that had a fucking keyboard just jammed into the middle of it.
It was literally
ridiculous.
just it was like, alright, imagine a keyboard, and then stick like the GameCube controller handles on the sides.
It's basically
it's
that.
basically
it was
that.
fucking hilarious.
It's so
I
good.
really want one for no particular reason.
That's the addiction part of your brain, Thomas.
Nah,
That's
I
if you
actually want
smoked
one,
crack.
too.
That's the same
What
part
do
of
you
your
want?
brain that
I'm
would
sorry?
be triggered.
Thomas,
Yeah, I
you
believe
can.
it.
Oh damn, never mind. I thought I found one.
What does he want?
The
The
GameCube controller
GameCube
that's like.
keyboard controller.
Yo, how much are you willing to spend? How much are you willing
What?
to spend?
I'm not
You're
even
willing to
aware
spend
of
like
that.
$60.
$60?
Yeah.
Alright, I can't help. Like, if you go on Amazon, they have some for like 86, 82.
But see, dude, he just collects. That's what he collects.
That's fine.
He
That's
just
fine.
collects
though.
Like
Nintendo
retro
peripherals.
That's
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
Somebody's
Hey, there's
echoing.
one here for $65.
Yeah, I just found it. I was about to tell you. Yeah, buy you.
Oh, man.
This one's $70 with $0 shipping.
What are you going to use it for, Thomas?
Fucking nothing. It's neat.
Dude,
It's a conversation
he's
piece.
gonna-
It's
but
not.
I also just
Thomas,
want
you
it.
don't let
Thomas,
people in your
Thomas.
house.
Thomas,
You're right.
To have something that you say is a conversation piece, you have to have conversations.
Yo, all
You're right.
All right.
And you're not
I got
having
it.
those.
I
Thomas,
suppose.
here's what
I just wanna
here's what you
have
do. You know how the
Can you use this as a real keyboard?
that's what I was about to say.
Maybe.
The Wii U GameCube controller adapter that they put like, they made drivers so you can use it on a Windows PC.
Oh no! You can use this and that. Oh my goodness!
I hope that works. You gotta try it, man. You gotta
man.
tell it. You gotta do it for me,
You can get one for $70.
I'm not gonna get it now. I might get it later.
dude. Get it. I love how the box for it still even says Phantasy Star Online.
Just don't eat for the next week.
Corey, that's most of what I do.
Eating for the next week.
Eating.
Oh.
Eating and talking here.
Yeah, if you can use this keyboard as a real one. That's
Yeah,
dope.
in that case, maybe. Even, like, still.
And you could use little joysticks.
Dude, you could just
as
play
mouse.
games, and you wouldn't even
Yeah,
have to
no,
do anything.
I could have Overwatch and I wouldn't have to switch between keyboard and mouse. I could just be doing both.
Dude, I wonder how heavy this thing is, though.
2 pounds.
Wow, that's kind of.
What was the
I
point of
It
actually
was for an
don't know, I
MMO,
just said
Corey.
that.
Like you needed it.
Oh, okay.
There was a GameCube MMO called Phantasy Star Online. It was apparently
Did you
yeah.
need
Apparently
it,
it was
though?
like no. Apparently that game was like actually super good, and they made a second one, and they never made it. It never made it over to the US.
I see an image here that has a GameCube controller with a microphone on it.
What?
I
I
didn't
didn't know that was a
thing
thing.
worked.
It's for the Hey You Pikachu sequel that was never released.
I'm not even. I wouldn't even be surprised.
I have no idea.
Nintendo was all
That
about
game's
making
garbage.
a peripheral for literally one game. They do that
Yeah.
all the time. They do that now.
It's
Oh, I was right.
That's cool,
2.2
though.
pounds. Look at that.
the I didn't know you were.
I
joking.
was just fucking around.
The you know what the
Thomas, I need that image of you holding
the
this
Game Boy
thing.
the Game Boy Advance
For a
Advance
meme.
wireless adapter that came with Fire Red.
Yeah?
Did
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing?
I have that.
I
Yeah.
used
I
that
still have
once.
Oh wait, the wireless adapter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used that once, and I only used
Yeah.
it with my neighbor to see what the range on it was. we connected into like the little chat lobby thing that I had, and then I was
That's because it was big
and I was
as
just
fuck.
like, bro, just start walking down the street. I'll wave at you when it disconnects. And he's just like, it had a decent range, to be completely honest.
I bought one of those in like 2010.
They also made those things like clear.
Yeah, I
which is
know.
strange.
Like they had stopped
Yeah.
doing that like 8 or 9 years earlier, but
Like,
they still kept
why would
doing
they
it like
do
just
that
with
their
one.
proprietary
I don't know.
shit?
They're dumb.
It's
They're
weird.
just weird
That's
people.
not true. They did that with the Game Boy Advance. My brother had the Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance.
Oh
collection.
yeah,
It's
they did have
weird.
the Game Boy
It's
Advance.
weird.
But
They
that
would
was like
show
that
all
was like
those,
the
like,
last thing they did it for was the Game Boy
Yeah.
Advance.
Until the
Game Boy
GBA.
Advance.
Oh, well, I guess the GBA adapter could work for the Advance, right?
It was for the
No,
Advance.
yeah, it went into the Advance. That was the point of it.
I thought it was for like the SP. I thought it came out after the SP.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it came
also
out.
for the-
It worked for both because it came in the box with Fire Red or Leaf
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
it, and that was like that game, and like maybe 2 others supported it, and that was it.
Well, I mean, it's Pokemon, you know. That's fine because that's all they. That's
Yeah,
the
but
only
nobody
reason
used it
why
because
people
everybody
have
had link
SP.
cables already at that
Did
point.
Did you even play other games on the Game Boy?
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I
They
played
were
some
garbage.
Legend of Zeldas and stuff.
People played like
They were garbage. You were like, why am I not playing
On
Pokemon?
the
And
Game
you
Boy
threw the
Advance,
game
I
away.
had Monster Rancher Advance, and it was actually a pretty fun game.
Like
Advance or
Animal
Advanced.
Crossing.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
the games that supported
What did you say, Ben?
I said
Hold on.
nothing.
the games that
What the fuck did you say, Ben?
Yo, guess what game supported the wireless depth of the GBA?
Yu-Gi-Oh something.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Shrek Super Slam.
Shrek Super
Oh,
Saiyan
no.
was the best though.
For Game Boy Advance, Ben.
Oh, for
Why
Advance.
did the memes
it was good on.
always
It was
come
good on
home to
GameCube.
roost?
Doesn't Thomas have that game? I'm pretty sure I was with
No,
Thomas when
I-
he bought that game.
I know. I owned. No, it was my copy. I think.
Nah, he
Like,
bought
I-
it at GameStop.
Did you
No.
really?
What I bought was Shrek Forever After.
Oh,
yeah. We had Shrek Super Saiyan at the apartment just because I owned it
Yeah.
already.
yeah.
It's
But,
around.
you know what?
somewhere.
I
But
still
you-
haven't booted that up.
Why would you?
Remember when you bought that Mac computer?
Wasn't it like
yeah,
10
we were at
bucks?
some sort of weird Mexican thrift shop, and they didn't speak English there. And they had this like fucking iMac from 2001,
And you bought it.
big old blue motherfucker, and it was like $10. So I was like, you know what? Whatever, fuck it. This
We
is
were,
a
like,
neat
just outside of
story.
LA, too. We weren't anywhere special.
That was
We
it.
were
Was
just
probably
somewhere.
stolen.
I
And
mean,
it was like this
where would
whole,
you
like,
steal it from?
A dump, man, where they
Ano-
belonged.
Another thrift store.
The fuck?
And Thomas goes in and says, "Oh shit, look at that." And then, did you bargain with the woman?
No,
Yeah.
they just didn't have a price.
So
They
you
just
just
didn't
like
have a price
what'd you
on
do?
it. So I was like,
you just
They
pulled
didn't
out.
know
I
where
just
it
said
came
$10, and they were like, okay.
I just imagine.
Did someone
I just
bring
imagine Thomas pulling out like a $10 bill, going $10.
It's not even
That's the wrong
right
race, Steven.
racism.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man,
You can't even
No,
get the
that's-
race
I would
right.
do
That's
it.
the
I would
joke
still
because
do
Thomas would totally do that anyways, though.
I give you $10 for this. You know, say.
That's the same place where we
Thomas,
filmed that,
Thomas
that
would walk
video.
in.
From
Thomas
Jackie
would walk
Chan
into like an
Adventures.
Olive Garden and be like, "You would order in like Japanese."
I would order in French.
Don't lie. You'd order in French in an
Yeah,
Italian
you would.
restaurant.
Yeah, he
Like
would.
that's why he like walks in like a Mexican thrift shop and be like, "I give you $10."
The
$10.
waiter walks up at the Olive Garden. I'm like, I will have the cordon bleu, please.
We got video of Thomas trying to get into one of those little.
Yeah, one of the
things,
children's little cars that you put a quarter
Oh,
in and it
yeah.
goes
Oh,
up and
God.
down. And his pants are
And the
tore
kid-
I
wide
ripped
open.
fucking pants like a lot.
You
Like a lot.
you ripped your pants.
Those pants were shot. Oh man, I liked those
Shot
pants too.
with, shot with what, a cannonball?
The kid was mad that I was taking pictures. of him.
Wait, wait. There's another kid there.
No, it was me.
Oh, okay.
He just uses the word kid as just a pronoun.
Why,
or
though?
a common noun. It just
Yeah,
doesn't mean
it doesn't
anything.
matter if he's 80-year-old or literally a kid. They're called. We can call it a kid.
But anyway,
What if it's a goat?
yeah, no, on that fucking computer I bought from 2001.
Yeah.
It had this game where you're a dinosaur with I think with a gun, like a laser mounted on your back, and it was fucking crazy. I don't remember what it
Speaking of
was
old
called.
games, speaking from old games from like 2001. So there's this game that it was on my cousin's computer, and
Someone's echoing.
It's Steven.
someone's got feedback. It's not me because I'm talking.
I hear it. from
Really?
you.
Alright,
Wait,
whatever.
Wait,
Unless-
does Thomas
I'll be-
not have
I'm-
feedback?
Is it better?
Yeah, it's probably it's fine. So there's this game.
Thomas.
My volume was
There
too
was this
high.
game
Yeah,
on
sorry.
my cousin's computer, and it was in the file, like the folder on the start menu with like solitaire and stuff. So it like came installed on their computer, and what it was it was a game where you had to launch frogs.
Nanosaur. That
No.
was the name of the dinosaur game I was
Shut the
playing.
fuck up,
Shut
Thomas.
the
We're
fuck up,
past it.
Thomas.
Fuck off.
So you had
ahead,
to
Steve.
launch frogs onto a target, right? And like
No, that's not right.
the target was like obviously kind of relatively small. I was trash at this game, but the back. So if you're looking at your monitor, the right. So on the far left is where your launcher is, right? The left of the on like the bottom. The space in between the launcher and the target was like a pond that had piranhas in it. The right side of your screen was a wall of spikes. So if you overshot the target too much, it would hit you. Just kill the frog on spikes. And if you overshot the target, but it landed past, it would land inside of an alligator's mouth, and then it would eat the frog.
So it was like that Flash game, Kitten Game.
Yeah, except it was like
something.
came installed on their Windows computer. It was fucking weird.
That is
Fantastic.
strange.
I want to find it though.
Mine had Pinball Space Cadet.
Everybody
had
Space Cadet.
Pinball Space Cadet.
You can install
Thomas.
Pinball Space
You're not
Cadet
special.
on your computer now.
You're not a snowflake.
I'm sorry, I turned my volume 2 down. What was that, Ben?
You're not special.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Thomas, didn't you host a website that just hosted Flash
Yeah.
games?
Yeah, I did. It was specifically for the purpose of me being able to play them in middle school.
Yep, I remember that.
That's a completely valid usage, man. That's too
To
clever.
be
That's
fair,
pretty
I remember
advanced for a middle
looking up
schooler.
how to download and play Flash games off of my flash drive. That was a treat.
Oh man.
And then I realized
That
that I could just
reminded-
play Warcraft 3 on my flash drive, and that's what I did then.
that reminded me all the bullshittery that it was on that one computer in high school.
You mean the Halo trial?
Yeah, no, man, that one in the
No,
back
there
of like
was-
Highness's room.
in Coach Highness's
Oh,
room?
like CS:GO and
That-
Mugen and all
yeah,
that stuff.
literally everything was on that, and he didn't give
He
a
didn't.
fuck.
I wasn't allowed to use the.
And you were part of that problem,
What?
Steven. You were probably more of a
I
problem
didn't
than
play
we were.
on that computer.
No, it wasn't him, man. It
You
was
seem like-
Wahab.
That wasn't
You
me.
seem like you were the one creating all those bat files.
Okay, I
With
did
all
do
the
that.
shit.
I remember I blue screened Ben's computer in class. You remember that, Ben?
Yeah.
For those who are watching, I made a really rudimentary instant messenger using batch files by using the net commands in Windows. So you could message each other, and what you could do was you would send it to you could display a list of all the computers on the network, which was like every computer in the school almost, and if you had access to the computer physically, you could give it a nickname, which would make it a lot easier to find. And when you sent a message to them, it would come up as a pop-up. So it was really dumb. You could just send pop-ups to random computers. So I made a function that wasn't listed on the menu because I gave this program out to friends and stuff because we were all little shitters in high school. So
Were
still, mostly Corey. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
true. That's
Fuck
absolutely
you,
true.
So I had a functionality that I put in the program, but I didn't have a menu list for, because it was BAT. So in order to pick a menu, you picked 1 through 10 or whatever. But if you picked the correct number that wasn't listed, it would send the message, but then it would just infinite loop and just send messages until you closed the program. And I did it to Ben one time. So the way it worked was it would only one pop-up would show at a time, and when he clicked OK or X, the next pop-up would show up, right? So he just moved the pop-up off of his monitor. So I just left the program running and forgot about it. About 15 minutes later, we're working in class, and Ben's computer just blue screens and crashes. And then my computer has an error pop-up because it stopped being able to send the messages.
If I remember correctly, eventually all that shittery became a problem.
That became a problem.
Wasn't there an announcement?
Yeah,
over
there
the
was.
thing
They had to bring
eventually,
somebody in
or
to
s-
fix something. Somebody had
Yeah,
ruined a
people
bunch
were
of them.
fucking with
Well, that was
computers and stuff.
different actually. So
That was
Holly Springs had that LAN school thing, so that teachers could
Yep.
watch your computers in the computer lab. But what they did was they kept the installer on one of the shared drives. So in high school, you could just right-click and hit New Shortcut, and then just type in a letter and access that network drive. So somebody found the installer for the teacher copy of LAN School, So you could just install the teacher copy and just start looking at the rest of the computer lab. And the teacher couldn't see you because you weren't a student.
Oh no.
So, like...
Thomas, do you not remember this, Thomas? We did this for months.
Man, I'm remembering it now.
I got suspended. I got in-school suspension because during lunch what happened was I left my computer logged in to go get lunch, and then lunch ended. So I didn't have time to go back to the computer lab and reinstall the student edition and log myself out. So in the next class, somebody used my computer that was logged in and was screwing with people, and there were some things you could do, like you could limit the ability to use USB drives, and you could limit internet access. So some of those options would alert other teacher editions that were on the network, like in the same computer lab. So somebody limited somebody else's internet instead of just taking control of their screen and screwing with them that way, which is way more fun.
It was so much better.
Yeah, so you could take control and it wouldn't even tell the other teacher anything. But as soon as you limited something like the network, it would tell the other teacher hey, there's another teacher here, and the teacher saw it. It tells you who's logged in. So the teacher screenshotted it and gave it to administration, and I got in-school suspension, even though it wasn't even me, because there was no way for me to defend against that, Other than
moral of the story:
don't be a shithead.
Sorry, don't put the computer
It
on
it doesn't matter anymore, man, because everybody has their smartphone with them at school now, so none of that matters. That entire culture
don't
is
even
dead.
care.
Yeah, nobody even cares anymore.
Dude, no, people still play.
I'm
know
sure
they
people
do,
still
but-
play Halo because
No, my sister's in high school, and she says she sees people playing Halo sometimes.
yeah,
Halo
because
1.
it's the
'Cause
Halo
it's free.
trial. The
Yeah.
Halo trial is still out there on the internet.
But piracy.
I know, but look, it was so easy to get, and you
It's
didn't
a
have
lot-
to
it's
install
a lot-
anything.
Yeah, it's a lot. You didn't have to
Yeah,
install
that's
anything because somebody installed it on the fucking network.
Yeah,
Those computers might as well come pre-installed.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, it was really easy to just be launch up the Halo
Cortana, honestly,
trial,
why the
and then
fuck not?
there was only one map. It was Warsaw Gulch or whatever.
yeah.
Warsaw
Blood
Gulch.
Gulch.
Yeah,
Blood
Blood
Gulch.
Gulch. That's it. So and then you just play on that, and then everybody, and then the one person that runs halfway through the map and gets the alien missile launcher just wins. And then there's the two banshees that people just fly around and murder people with, and nobody can shoot them down.
Man, Halo 1 was great. I don't know what you're talking about. Had no problems.
Oh no, it was great. I highly enjoyed playing that. I remember in
I'm sure there were no exploits of any kind. And there definitely
they
wasn't
had
one
to-
gun that was way too good.
Nah, man, and it wasn't the pistol.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
man.
think it was the pistol.
Nah, you're
No,
wrong,
Thomas, you're crazy. The pistol wasn't
Oh,
even
okay.
usable. I think they took it out.
What?
It was the combat knife. That was the best gun.
Knives are usually a pretty great gun.
Knives are great guns, man. Have you ever
When
seen
you
a
pull
knife?
the knife out, you go faster.
So
That's
the
true.
lead developer actually confirmed that he buffed the gun right before release, the pistol, and that's why it was so good.
That's fine. I'm
Man,
fine
he didn't
with
be
that.
able to use to patch things afterwards.
I remember do you guys remember how they had to rearrange the drafting room because people would just keep playing the Halo games?
Yeah. They kept having to there was constantly these half-measure fixes that never actually solved anything.
Yeah, because yeah, pretty much.
It's because the teachers had to pretend
Yeah.
to care.
But they didn't actually.
When really...
They're as long as you get your work done, you can just do whatever. No one cares.
Or don't. Who cares?
Do you guys remember Minecraft in high school? Back when it was not...
Yes,
Absolute
back in
shit.
2009 and 10.
When it wasn't an absolute shit fest that it is now?
Yeah. Michael
I
had
don't
it
know.
before anybody that I remember having it. Like he
Michael,
had it.
yeah, Michael
he had it, like,
he
pre-alpha.
He came over to my house and he convinced me to buy it that day, and I was just like, this is amazing.
Like he had it so early, he must have got it from a 4chan thread or something.
Yeah. But fuck man.
It's out of control now, man.
Now it's just I don't know. I don't even know how to play that game anymore. They added so much random shit.
You could ask
There's
Thomas.
There's a hunger bar,
Well, they
and I have
sh-
no
they-
idea what they're doing.
They you know how people were who they hosted servers, and you get on the servers and there'd be factions
Sure.
and all
Mhm.
that shit. They fucked with it, so the in-game purchases aren't really.
Wait, they have in-game
like,
purchases
this-
now?
Yeah, so you would join someone's server and you would join a faction, and the factions would fight each other, and you could buy items. I
Oh,
don't know, an
so the
enchanted
server
sword
would
or
sell
whatever.
items. Okay.
Yeah, and they basic and so what that was doing was really making the game move forward. People would create things because they were getting money, so they create new items, all this stuff. And then Mojang, they turned that off.
Say
basically. So now,
Mojang?
like,
Yeah, he said Mojang. It's called
they,
Mojang.
Fuck off! I don't care about you. And they
No,
turned
I
that
thought
I'm
off.
okay
Mojang was
with it.
I thought
I'm gonna
Mojang
call
was
it-
the right one.
I'm gonna call it Mojang from now on. I like it.
I think it might have been the correct one.
How do you? I thought it was Mojang. 'Cause it's-
I always
it's
said
definitely a
Mojang.
J.
Mojang.
Yeah, I remember. I always said Mojang, and I thought I remember learning that I was wrong because I'm
All
almost
I know,
always wrong
all I
about
know is that
pronunciation.
Notch/Marcus Person just never has to work a day in his life now. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
He lives in that
He
house
just
with all that
shitposts
candy,
on
doesn't
Twitter
he?
now. It's great.
yeah, he does. It's fantastic.
hey, look, you know.
Does he have someone come by every once in
No.
a while and fill? the
Yeah,
candy?
somebody fills the candy jar, Corey. Assuming that it's getting used. Yeah, somebody has to fill it.
Used candy jar.
It's like the it's like the
Thomas, I hate
computer
you.
science department.
It's only relevant to us.
It's like the computer science department at NC State. Whenever you go to the advisors and there's like, can you take some lollipops, please? We order these in bulk.
I know, man. I would be in there and I'd be like, I don't want your nasty
Dum Dums
what
or
were
whatever. They're like
Dum
they're
Dum.
like
Those things are there's only one flavor.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
good.
man,
like
but
the
they're
strawberry-
free.
look,
I
man.
don't care. I don't want the one that looks
They're
like
free, Corey.
Free, Corey.
Okay,
Free candy.
the issue was they would have like a small jar of it,
The issue is they're
and
free.
then she's like, take a bunch, and I'm like, I don't really want to take a bunch, and she's like,
Just take the whole thing
nah,
and
it's
walk
fine,
away.
and then she like shows me like how much they have. They have like they order those in like 20-pound boxes.
Yeah, they're
They
mad
order, like,
cheap.
20
Like, and they
pounds
get
at a
cheaper and
time.
cheaper the more you buy.
So stupid. They
So they're like, might as well
But
just
they
buy
can't-
It
millions.
might be cheaper to buy a larger number than it is a smaller number. I wouldn't be surprised.
So you know, if there's a zombie apocalypse, and you
Candy.
need, food.
It's not really food.
it's not food.
Yeah, I would something that's not dirt to eat.
It's like when you're
It's like
sick of eating all those roots, there's Dum Dums.
You guys remember when Bethesda tried to sue Mojang?
No.
They were
Wait.
they were,
Oh yeah.
because
they had
Marcus
a-
Person was making like
Mojang
a
had
card
a
game like
Scrolls
Hearthstone. It was
game,
called
yeah.
Scrolls.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
Bethesda was like, "Oh no, we got Elder Scrolls though, so
We own the
you
word
can't-
Scrolls
We
now.
can't trademark that. We own the word Scrolls."
Why does everyone like?
I don't know.
Or
I
if-
hate that
Because
game.
they're just fucking stupid. I'm just gonna play a card game on my computer because I'm a fucking idiot.
That's what Ben
I don't
does.
care.
In what world is that what I do?
You play the magic
Yeah,
game.
played a
I
fuck
own
ton.
like
You
I've
played
seen
every
you play
fucking
them.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA game there is, Ben. You can shut the fuck up right now.
No.
First
card
of all,
games
I played-
themselves- Card games themselves are okay.
No, Ben, you have no,
no. Card
argument.
I
games
absolutely
themselves are
do.
okay. The issue with Hearthstone is like
yeah.
some of the cards are too random. So like you'll be like, I'm gonna play this card, and it's gonna cost me 2 like crystals or whatever to play, and it's like, oh damn, I just got this card that actually costs 10 to play, and I played it for 2, so I just win now. Like that's what Hearthstone has literally devolved into. It's fucking dumb. Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
Most of those GBA games I
They-
played
they-
like 5 minutes because they're all hot garbage.
Still,
They really
though.
are.
You still played.
Dude, you sent me screenshots
Yeah, I did.
of like you beating.
Yeah,
the
because
game.
like you
There
can
were, like,
get
5
situations
of
in that
them.
game. Yeah, because it's fun.
What about the
God
YouTube
damn it.
video of the guy playing the Yu-Gi-Oh like one for GameCube or whatever? And he's like, "Hey, you play real story missions," and then like the story guy just plays like 3 Pot of Greeds and gets an Exodia turn 1, just fucking
Yep.
wins.
Yeah, that's
And
that's
he's like,
Michael
he's like,
Jones.
what?
it's actually Ray first, I think. Wait, no, Ray did it subsequently.
Yeah,
It was
no,
Michael
Ray did
first.
Everything. And it was like,
No, Michael did it,
Jones
and then
did
it happened
first,
to Ray.
And then it was followed by Ray, whatever the fuck, Narvaez Jr.
Yeah, and then he
Does
says,
his-
"Did I get
hold on.
Michael?"
no idea who these people
Does his
are.
Ray Narvaez Jr. Does that still
Dame drops?
RayNarvaezJr.com? I'm trying to see if that still redirects to Meatspin. Nope, it does not.
Is he using it as a real website now?
No, it's not even. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Thomas, what was that website you wanted to buy? The domain?
Iseverythingok.com, and I was just gonna put like just a siren and the word panic.
That's
Wait,
If only you could.
why
If
don't
only
you
you
buy
could
it?
find.
Why-
a
it
way
looks
to-
like it's for sale.
Everything is okay? It's just everything is okay, right?
No, everything
That
is
was the
okay
shorter
is already
one.
bought. The original one was, is everything going to be okay? Was my original thought, and then you were like too long, so I was like, is everything okay? Was the second one.
Everything
EndYourLife.com
okay
for
is
sale.
like this lady's personal design website. It like
This is
redirects to
part
her
of this cast
to her
where we go to
personal design
random
thing.
websites.
Whatever.
Is this her
Why are we
apartment?
talking about this?
Is she retarded?
Wait, what are you?
So I
Have
went
we
to-
found another
Where
website?
are you at?
I went to
Where are you
I
at?
went to everythingisok.com, and it redirects you to this this I don't know.
Is this okay with an AY?
It's everythingisok with an ay.com, and it redirects
Okay.
you to some lady's she's like, I'm a creative director and
Squarespace.
designer. Yeah.
Julia
Sosa.
Sosa.squarespace.
Squarespace.
God damn
But
Squarespace.
she has a map on the side, and when you click
Corey,
it,
are we supposed to hate
This looks
Squarespace
like-
now? Did you get a deal?
Squarespace is
Yeah,
taking...
hey, don't say anything. I'm still
Alright.
working on it. Don't say anything.
so if you click it, there's a little map on the side.
Oh, there's a password.
What
Wait,
password?
is there
What are
any
you talking
element on
about?
this?
Why do these penguins
What do
have
you
guns?
want?
What are you talking about, Corey?
I typed in, or I looked up my work at the
Oh.
bottom.
What?
Oh yeah, why do these penguins have guns?
What the fuck? This
So-
is
so-
the background. I think I've had this background.
Thomas, what's that JavaScript code?
What?
Oh, how do you? Yeah, you can if the website's poorly coded.
That's only. It's not. It's a Squarespace website. It's not gonna be
No.
like that. Where it's just like an HTML.
It's
statement.
if it's this,
yeah,
then
if
you
it's
made
this, just write on the public HTML right there.
So here's the
to
thing.
be fair, I think that's
That
what I
tag
had.
on the right on the map, that's like that opens a Google that
Yeah,
opens
it
a
opens to Google
Maps
Maps, and
location.
it's like
Where
it's like
is
a
it?
building right next to a school.
Wait, is this
Maybe that's where.
That's what I'm
Spartanburg,
saying.
is
Like,
that
if this is where she
Pennsylvania?
lives, if this,
Did you say
no Spartanburg, South Carolina?
yo, we could drive there,
Yeah, this wouldn't even
We're already
Spartanburg-
there.
dude. This is only she only lives 3 hours away.
Oh no!
We can ask
going
why
on-
the penguins, man.
Just knock
Corey,
on your
drive
door. Yeah.
there.
Are you
Drive
Julia
there.
Corey,
Sosa?
we need you to start heading here now.
Explain
So-
the penguins, Julia.
So,
It says she lives in New York.
all right, so we just what is this address?
Why? If you, I clicked on her
What
Twitter.
is going
page.
on?
So here's what we do: we go to this
She's still active
address,
here.
right, with a sign that just says, "Why do the penguins have guns?" We stick the sign outside this building, and then we just wait. We wait for someone to show up.
I want to find out.
Actually,
how
wait.
old
We can't wait for someone to show up
Go to
because
our
it's right
LinkedIn
next to an
page.
elementary school.
I'm on her LinkedIn page. I'm gonna figure this out.
Oh,
Oh, she's a designer.
it's another Ram Dean
She
situation.
says that on.
Yeah, we got
what is
another
the
Ram
Dean?
Dean, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
No, we're not
so
explaining
we were watching
it.
an
It's
episode
too-
of Supernatural.
Explain.
All right,
Yeah.
and there was this actress on there, and we could not peg her age to save our lives.
Like she
We
was
had no
supposed to be
idea.
like
We were taking
16, and I
bets.
thought she was like 28.
Wait,
Yeah, anyway.
wait. Like character age or actual age?
Like her
Character age
actual
was 16. Her actual age, we had no idea.
Okay.
We started looking her up to find out. We checked her IMDb, Wikipedia, everything. The Catherine Ramdeen character didn't have any age listed anywhere. Turns out California and a bunch of other places have laws where actors and actresses don't have to disclose their age.
Really?
Yeah, but
So-
actually now IMDb is suing the state of California to get that law overturned.
That's-
So IMDb might be removing the Ramdeen situation from existence.
That's
Everything's-
amazing.
Just that. That's not lying. IMDb may be removing the Ram Dean situation. That's what the article should have been.
Oh my lord.
This is actually happening, and I was so confused because
Yes.
we used the phrase "Ramdeen situation" like previously in like our own circle as like a running joke of things that are entirely trivial, but you just can't fucking figure it out.
Speaking of
It's a piece of
use that for a
information
year.
that doesn't matter, and you just keep trying to find it. You just can't get it.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Well, speaking of IMDb, the
Hold on, it's got a
on the
Facebook.
front page of IMDb is the new Ghost in
Add
the Shell
friend.
trailer.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Have you guys watched
Yeah.
that? The Ghost in the
The
Shell
new
trailer.
No, absolutely not, because I'm not going to
I
see the
didn't.
movie.
Isn't that
It
an
was,
anime?
and now it's going to be a live action movie with Scarlett Johansson, I think.
Yeah,
Oh god. is
a
that
lot of
right?
people got mad because she's not an Asian
Why?
person.
Who cares?
There aren't any Asian people in anime.
Yeah, exactly. They all have spoon eyes.
Fucking dish plates, dinner plates.
I did
Dinner
that on
plates,
purpose, just to see Thomas get mad.
I mean, have you seen Dragon Ball?
Oh no, this is really creepy looking, and I don't like it.
I own all of it.
Own is a strong word, Corey.
Well,
More
like,
like possess.
apparently,
Dude, I can't
apparently
find this
the
woman's
story
age.
is going to be different, but it looks pretty good. I don't know. I'll watch it.
Oh no, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like I want to watch
Like I'm watching it right now, and I think it looks fucking neato.
it. Oh man, it looks neato.
I mean, I've never even watched the Ghost in the Shell thing, just because I never bothered to.
Yo, speaking of
Hey Thomas,
neat
on
things,
her
yo,
website, on the Everything Is Okay website, it says drop me a line and say hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and need you to do that.
Hold on, let me find my phone. Hold on, where do you see that?
No, I think you have to send her a Facebook message.
Oh no, I already sent her a friend request on Facebook.
Did you
Yeah, I did.
really? Fuck me, god damn it. He's already ahead.
I
Oh,
am
shit.
ahead of the memes.
Well,
Hold
she had
on,
a
let me-
Twitter account in 2008, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna put it at like 29. I think would be my guess.
You think she's 29?
Maybe older, not younger than that.
She looks
Ew.
a
We're
little bit
already.
older than
We
that.
tried
Like
this before. We've
32 or
messaged
30.
Catherine Ramdeen on Facebook. We never got a response. The same thing's gonna happen again. Don't you see it? History's repeating itself.
hold on.
We're still waiting
Doesn't-
back. We're
does
still
she
trying
not-
to hear back from
does she not have, like, a-
That's
meme.com.
true.
Does she
Thomas,
not-
did you ever hear back from meme.com?
$7 million.
Wait, Catherine Ramdeen was born in Canada, so shouldn't her age be? Oh well.
Everybody on that show is in Canada. They filmed in Canada. Yeah, that's fine.
I love how if you start typing in Catherine Ramdeen on Google, the next like suggested thing is age. No, it's age.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
26.
she's 26.
Cat-
If you
Catherine.
famousbirthdays.com.
Why all the? What the fuck? Why didn't we
'Cause you guys
find
are
her?
shitty
Didn't
at Googling.
exist before.
Your
It didn't
Google foo
exist
is weak.
before.
Wait, hold on. What?
She's
I guarantee
26.
this didn't exist before.
How old did you say she was, Steven?
26.
Absolutely. I just typed her name in, and the third result is her age. So this could not have
It
existed
couldn't have.
before.
For me,
We all three of us. We were looking at for this for like 15 minutes.
That's
a
45
long
minutes
time. You know how
total,
long-
man, hours.
we got far enough. We were so invested that Thomas messaged her on Facebook. That's how invested we got.
Hey,
Oh, she's a Twitch streamer.
is it time for Hole in the Wall, Corey?
Catherine Ramdeen. What's
I don't
the whole-
remember.
Yep.
Fuck.
We have a Hole in the Wall segment, Steven. We're going to let you pick
Yeah.
one this time. Steven, name something that you like that not many people know about.
I follow a lot of webcomics, so I mean I can just pick one of those.
Sure, do that.
So
Sure.
there's a webcomic called Dr. McNinja. So the most recent panel in Dr. McNinja is he swings Dracula into a guy who is President King Radical.
Someone's echoing again.
He swings Dracula into President King Radical, hits him in the neck with Dracula's fangs, turning him into a vampire, and then beats him over the head with the Pope.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you should go read this comic. It's fantastic. The guy who writes it and illustrates it is named Christopher Hastings, who does work for Marvel.
Yeah, I knew that
believe
name.
he does Gwenpool actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
So
I'm gonna need to jump in here really quick. Catherine Ramdeen is currently streaming on Twitch.
Oh man.
yo, what?
She's currently streaming on Twitch. She's 56 viewers.
She's about to have 58.
Yeah. Here we go. K Janeway on Twitch. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I just googled
Yeah,
cat.
yeah. I didn't mean to
Nah,
interrupt
man,
your
dude,
hole in the
she's
wall.
playing
Streaming
Dota.
Dota 2,
Oh
never mind.
no!
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
I just go in and it's just you get donations and drunk, and I'm just like, oh god.
I'm not gonna shit on people for playing Dota, but I absolutely cannot.
I played Dota.
Fuck you.
What,
fuck,
play the game
fuck your
or, like-
MOBAs. I don't want
I
them.
played Dota for a while. It was fun. It's fun with friends. I can't play it alone. I can't do it anymore. I can't play.
It's like playing
Yeah,
Overwatch alone.
I just can't do it alone anymore. It's not worth it.
Who do you main in Overwatch?
Dude, I made the Edgelord.
Reaper.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
These kill dudes. Actually, so I play him in regular on PTR though. I've been playing a lot of Winston because Winston just like
Yeah.
Winston
Fuck
just
you.
takes
Fuck you.
Sombra, holds her down, and just drops a giant load all over her face.
You are
Look,
the
man.
cancer.
That's the anti-cancer, Corey.
Yeah, I am the cure.
He's the chemo. In that it's
Vincent, man.
painful and nobody's having a good time, but it solves the problem.
Yeah, man.
Why isn't Hanzo banned yet?
I don't want him banned. I want him taken out of the game's code.
Why?
Oh no.
Hanzo's?
That's a step further.
Why do you not like Hanzo?
Because he's Hanzo. Have you seen the man play?
Techie, go fuck yourself.
Fantastic.
What?
It was a joke, Steven.
I'm Steven.
Thomas.
Why is every picture I send upside down?
Because you're gay.
What are you sending pictures
All the
to?
gays live in
I don't see
Australia.
any pictures.
Oh no.
They're not
No,
upside down when I send them.
It's in a group me chat that you're not in
Well-
because we've had this thing for over a year and a half now.
Oh no. Don't even talk about the
You're
group
right.
me chat. We're talking
So
about
if you want to join the
Overwatch.
group
If you
me
look- if
chat,
you
give
actually
us a
click
like,
on the
follow,
image,
and
it fixes
subscribe.
itself.
For
Join the
every
Discord.
for every new subscriber, we'll wait. For every new 10 subscribers, we'll post a random picture from the group.
Oh God,
me, it's worth it.
This cannot end well.
It
This
is worth
cannot
it.
end well.
It's absolutely
Lord.
worth it. Because 90% of them are just Thomas.
It's true, making some sort of fucking face.
ThomasMakesFaces.com.
Oh
Hold
God,
on,
yes.
Is that a thing? Can I register that?
Dear God, why?
Why do I have
Buy it
17 URLs
buy it
in my
live,
name?
Thomas.
Oh no, it's available.
ThomasMakesFaces.com. That's fantastic.
I know.
I absolutely. How much does this
Hold
cost?
on, let me go to GoDaddy or whoever the fuck and figure it out.
Because it might be worth it, just because it's so easy to make that code that just randomly picks an image and displays it.
I would send it
And
to
there's so
everyone.
many
I would send it to
images.
people that have never met me.
The
Yep,
techies would
you
redirect
can-
to that. It
it's
wouldn't
fucking
matter.
99 cents for your first year when you register 2 years or more. Or wait, yeah, first year price 99 cents. Additional years $14.99.
Like, we've got to have some kind of discount with Just Host because we have them, like, to buy.
Yeah, you
another
would think.
domain.
Just Host should probably give us a good deal because we've been a good customer. Otherwise, fuck them.
Well, it's too much work to go to a different one, so.
Oh man.
It's not.
Is somebody buying
It is a little bit.
ThomasMakesFaces.com right now?
I hope so. Or someone in the
Man,
chat.
once I get my what's it?
You got to buy it before this podcast goes up because that one listener will poach it from us and then charge us twice as much to buy it back.
Oh no.
$2, Thomas.
Do you have $2 to blow on this? I don't think so, man.
Dude,
we
I
gotta
spent
get
a
it now while
dollar.
it's cheap.
I spent $1 yesterday and bought a drink. Yeah, man.
Oh, man,
shit.
throwing
What
money
a-
around.
I could get 2 drinks for $2.
Or you could buy Thomas. Steven could do it. Steven,
What-
why don't you buy it right
what
now?
am I buying?
Sell it to
I think
What am I
Thomas.
I'm
buying?
doing it. Hold
Thomas
on.
what?
Sell
What
it
am I
on
buying?
eBay.
Thomas
ThomasMakesFaces.com.
ThomasMakesFaces.com.
I'm already
Honestly,
proceeding
you
to
should just
check
buy
out. Thank you.
FuneK.com.
Where did you buy it from, GoDaddy?
Yeah.
Is FuneK's a thing because it's what is it? No, it's not. Wait, no, it's not.
Thomas Makes Faces.
I'm not sure if FuneK.com is worth owning.
I'm not sure you're worth existing.
Oh, I could buy this.
Thomas, you're buying a website right
Dude,
now.
I'll buy it first. I bet you I can get it.
Fuck, I need to remember my GoDaddy password.
Bitch ass, I don't need a GoDaddy password.
Isn't GoDaddy
Thomas
garbage?
Yeah,
Makes-
they're kind of garbage.
Why are they garbage though?
Just sort of scummy.
Explain yourself.
If you type in FuneK into Google Images, you get like a bunch of pictures of. I don't even know. Like there's some
Continue
Goku
to
pictures.
cart.
There's some fat Mexican
What will you
women.
do with your
There's a
domain
fire.
name? None of your damn business.
Oh, that's because FuneK is almost a word.
Yeah, it's
Almost.
almost a word in Spanish, I think,
Continue to cart.
or something.
Oh man, there's
Alejandro FuneK.
there's whoever the fuck this kid is.
To be fair, though, the fourth picture is still Thomas.
Alejandro
Wait a minute.
FuneK.
This isn't
I'm on
a
his
dollar.
Facebook page.
This
Thomas,
is not a
is this you?
dollar.
For the first year, and then the next year is 11.
But
like
if I only want to buy it
$14.99
for
or something.
1 year, so I can get the dollar, it's like
then it's $11.99.
that's stupid.
Man, I've
This
been
kid's
saying
page
this.
won't load. Who the fuck is
Well,
Alejandro
how if I buy
FuneK?
this? How do I sell it to you for $30 so I can flip it?
I don't know.
Laguana de FuneK.
I can flip
Is
websites.
this a place? Is there
Yeah,
a place?
it's a
There's
place. I've
called
told you that
Fune-
before.
God, you were right. We have 2 different
No, you
conversations
haven't.
going on now.
Yeah.
Two of us
Yeah,
are
it's
buying.
optimal.
2 of us are
One of them
buying the
matters.
same domain
This
name.
is this
And
is
then-
what people
and then
tune
Corey
in
and
for.
Ben are talking about something completely different.
Do you think that's bad, man? I've been sending pictures this entire time.
Look.
Dude, have you not seen Thomas and I have been having conversations?
No, yeah,
all
we've
the
been
time.
sending pictures back and forth on the what's it? The free and fish for sale page for the college. Somebody posted. Oh man, no, I closed that tab.
These
out.
are all
What is
high-class
this?
images, Ben. I'm proud of you.
Drop in the ocean. What is?
Here we go. Somebody posted. Oh, a pack of Marlboro 100 Golds and a cigarette lighter. Only 1 cigarette out of the pack has been used. $6.
Why would anyone buy that?
I know, right?
Somebody was
First-
buying.
The first comment
Thomas-
was okay.
I love
So
how
the
you
original
posted
person
this
who posted
woman's
this was
Facebook.
Indian. The first person who commented was Indian, and then another person commented, "I'll give you 50 cents on a slightly used sandwich." The original poster says, "Excuse me." Then more Indian people tagging more Indian people, and then me commenting, "I'll give you a bag of refurbished burritos still under warranty." Somebody asking, "Is the lighter included?" "Yes, it is." LMAO. Another Indian person tagging another Indian person,
I don't
and then another
understand.
Indian person
Why are
tagging
so many
another
Indian
Indian
people
person.
Indian
being
people
tagged?
smoke a lot, apparently.
Because they think it's funny and they're
But-
sharing it.
They're gonna. God damn. And then Thomas writes, "The memes have come home to roost."
Yeah, that's what I put when I shared the photo.
Fucking. Did you buy the website yet?
No.
Thomas?
I'm
I
not.
got
I'm
distracted.
not buying the website. It's $15, and Thomas might not even buy it from me.
No,
I
he
can't-
might
I
not.
absolutely would not. I would just beat you up.
You don't know where I am.
Fucking, I
Dude,
could find you.
I
There's
really
only
like
so
that.
many Starbucks.
I really like that name,
Says-
ThomasMakesFaces.com. I really like that a lot.
Yo,
That's
so
fucking
by the time this broadcast airs, you better have some content up on that website, Thomas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Oh,
you-
I
Dude, I'll
absolutely
make a
will
fucking
not.
video and put
It'll
it on
just
the
be-
channel. We have 4,000
Thomas, you got like
do.
48
subscribers.
hours. You got plenty of time.
All you got here,
Yeah, but I got shit to do.
Thomas.
So?
All you got to do is make a GIF of just like a bunch of your faces, and it plays the
Jiffy
GIF
Lube.
and then redirects you after 5 seconds to the Techies website. That's all you have to do.
No, the Techies website redirects.
Oh.
They both redirect to
And
each
it's
other.
just it's just
Exactly.
it's
There
just
it is.
so you got it's just like a 90s era tiled background of Thomas's face being like going through different things as a GIF.
Oh no.
And then after
So if Thomas's website redirects to the Techies and the Techies website redirects to his, does it just
No.
explode?
I don't
just
actually
fucking-
know what happens.
It just stops.
Is that that's not an infinite loop, is it? It just goes back and forth once.
Yeah,
and
I think
stops.
so. I think it goes back and forth once.
Oh yeah, because it's a click. It's like a no. Because when the page loads, Thomas makes faces on load. It redirects
Make a
to
website.
the Techies, and the Techies on load redirects to everything is okay, and then it just keeps going. So
just
it is
make
an infinite
a
loop, but
okay,
it doesn't
so here's
move.
what you do. Just make a website like gaben.tv.
So eventually, you use too much RAM and it crashes the browser,
Just make
Like
a
Ramdean.
just like that thing I made, the quote generator.
just make
on.
a just
I wish
make
I
a
knew why all
website-
my pictures are upside down.
End your
make
life.
a
I
website
don't know,
similar
man, it's 'cause of all
to
the gays in Australia.
what?
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 Did everybody miss when I said that earlier?
No, I
I
guess.
said it's because you're gay and all the gays are in Australia.
What is this face? Does this count as a face? I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've
image
got a lot of
before.
images you haven't seen.
Dude, you guys
That's
can't just send images and then like not let me see the images.
Hold on.
Share your screen, someone.
Somebody share your screen. Jesus Christ.
It's the only way to do
I'm
it.
sending you a
man.
thing. That might work. It might not.
Just what is this mean?
It just says group-
What is? What do you have 2 bars on your head?
What the
What?
fuck is all this shit in the side? I didn't even know this.
Oh yeah, I've been
Boy.
posting links in here like the entire time we've been talking.
This
Jesus
podcast has
Christ.
gone off the rails.
I love it though. It's the best one so
It's
far.
because of me.
On an Australian gay train.
Yo, so Thomas, just take your new Thomas Makes Faces website and make it a
Man, I
website.
gotta remember my GoDaddy password.
Just reset it, you cock.
There's not a button for that.
So all
How
you
is there
I'm
not a
looking. There's not a.
button?
Oh wait, there it is.
just make a website and just make it be like gaben.tv. Because that's a quality website.
I do appreciate that Thomas posted the Julia Sosa, her Facebook. What is that called? The
Yeah.
banner.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking grumpy cat in New York hanging out.
Oh shit! I didn't even see Grumpy
And
Cat.
it does say friend request sent, so he wasn't
Yep,
lying.
that's why I sent it.
Oh god,
Man,
I love it.
We need to resolve this Ramdean situation number 2.
IMDb's already
Come
doing
on
it.
an SL.am. What?
No, it's come on and slam.
I mean,
What?
He doesn't know. He has no idea.
So are we gonna talk about
No,
what?
I think we're gonna end the. I think we're gonna end the podcast.
We gotta make it to 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I
so-
still
Okay,
gotta
fine.
fucking figure out
Sit
my
here, wait.
GoDaddy.
Then talk
password.
about a topic, then Corey. Talk about a topic.
Yo, let's try to guess.
Pacific
Let's
Rim
try to
started filming.
dude that movie.
What movie?
What? That movie
Let's
was
just
great.
watch
Nobody
it.
was there.
Yo, we could.
Pacific Rim?
So let's watch. Have you guys seen the Godzilla movie that fucking not Hideo Kojima. God damn it. The new Godzilla movie from Japan.
Oh, Shin
No.
Godzilla?
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
I heard it was really good.
I've heard great things about it,
It was made.
but I haven't seen
gotta
It
it.
pick
was
a movie
made
for
by the
next
guy
week.
who did like Evangelion, so it's supposed to be like amazing.
What do you guys want to watch for next week? We probably should watch.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
Am
we
I
gotta
invited?
we gotta pick him. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
if you
alright,
want.
If you want.
Come back.
Yeah,
That's cool.
this one's gone fine. So
If you
sure.
want to come back.
Was the one with
gotta
Walker
pick a
not
movie,
fine?
though.
I mean, it
that
wasn't
was good
worse.
too.
It wasn't worse, but this one's significantly better.
Oh, okay.
That's because because you're just
Oh,
another
alright,
meme
that's
here. and it just
I hate you, Rory.
compounds.
Why do I have so many pictures of this cat in
It's true.
distress?
It's true though. What are we gonna watch?
Oh no! What movies are coming out?
Fuck.
Well, you,
Yo, we
you need
watching
to watch
Trolls,
Doctor
right?
Strange.
No.
I don't want to watch Trolls. I don't want to.
Good. So we're watching Trolls.
Can we watch a free movie? I don't want to have to pay for.
I
another
mean,
movie.
you say free movie, but
You just-
really what you
I'll
mean
mo-
is just a movie that the Blu-ray's already been released, so I don't have to pay money
I
for it. So I
assume-
can just steal it off the internet.
Listen, I don't download it, Thomas, so it's
Fuck
fine.
you.
It takes.
You download it.
You're
don't
right.
talk to me.
Fuck you.
All right. So upcoming movies.
Now screw that. I'm gonna look at Netflix real quick.
No.
I'm just gonna sort by worst movie.
Oh, guess what's coming into select theaters November.
We could watch the Stallone Judge
Okay.
Dredd.
Okay. No. Shut up, Ben.
Oh man!
Shut up, Ben.
Stallone
I
does
picked our
Dredd, though.
movie. So
haven't seen
Wednesday, November 16th. You know what comes out for just that day?
What?
Space Jam. 20th
yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
could
want to
do
watch
Space.
Space Jam again.
No, we're not. We're not watching Space
There's
Jam
nothing,
But
again.
it's
there's nothing new to
Space-
say about
I mean,
that,
I
man.
get. Yeah, that's true. That's
Dude,
true.
we've watched Space Jam quite a few times. Ben has the fucking
Soundtrack. Yeah.
soundtrack.
Do you think that's the? I have a Toon
somewhere in
Squad
Los
jersey
Angeles.
with my name on it.
Dude, do you really? That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. Can I get one of those?
Why have I never
Why isn't
seen
there a
that?
picture of you?
I want a Toon Squad.
Because I
jersey.
bought it.
Why isn't that framed in your room?
It's hanging up
all
in
the
my
time?
closet right now.
It
Yeah,
should
I
be
bought it,
framed.
but we stopped
should-
playing basketball.
You should frame
Like,
it or
where did
wear
you-
it
where
to
did
when
you
you
get
play
it?
basketball.
China.
How'd you-
I got it
God
in
damn it.
China.
I want one.
What?
How did you get it?
He's
When did
I
you
bought
go to
it-
China?
I didn't go to China. Things come from China all the time, Thomas. You don't actually have to go there
Okay,
every
but
time
how
you
did
want
you
something.
how did you
Damn
get
it.
one that says?
Things come
How
from
did
there.
you get
You
one that
don't
says
go
Ben?
there.
If I Google Toon
Well-
Squad jersey, I just see a bunch of results for like $100, but they all say Jordan.
I don't know, man. I got
You
I
just
got
had
it made. I
sharpied
don't know.
on there by some
Just had it
fucking
sharpied
factory
on
worker.
there.
Somebody in
Yeah.
China made it.
I want a Toon Squad jersey.
Made is.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Sylvester
stitched.
Stallone, Judge Dredd.
Yeah, that's it. No,
Is that the
No,
new
absolutely.
that's the
one?
old
That's
one.
Sylvester.
That's the
Come on.
opposite of the new one.
Oh yeah, it's my bad. I have seen this.
The
movie.
new one was a treat. I haven't seen the old one yet.
Yeah, I
so I'm
mean,
excited
ain't
for
nobody
that.
seen the old one because it's garbage.
You get to listen to Sylvester Stallone be Sylvester Stallone
I'm love.
for 2 hours.
Whoops.
That's Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone, everyone.
God,
Yeah,
he
thanks for
looks
being here,
awful.
Sylvester.
You're welcome, Steven.
Thanks for being here, Steven.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ben. Corey's not welcome though.
Corey.
Ah, fuck you.
You
guys.
deserve everything that happens to you, Corey, but only the bad things.
I was gonna say
Go
I'm
fuck
doing
yourself.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. You want to get? You guys
Yeah.
want to call it?
That's a good ending point.
Ah,
All right. Thanks for tuning
I
in,
am
everyone.
memed out.
If you don't buy that website, I swear to God, I'm gonna
Time
end
to
your
end
life.
it.
Thomas, you gotta buy that website.